Welcome to a special presentation of middle school football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Tonight, the Canyon View Cougars take on the Mont Harmon Pirates for the league championship. And now for tonight's play-by-play, let's join Jordan Buscarini and Travis Anderson.
Welcome in to middle school football here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson. I'm excited for tonight. Typically, we are with you calling Emery High School football, but tonight it's kind of the futures game. What we have here, the Canyon View Cougars along with the Mont Harmon Pirates. In just a couple of years, Travis, we'll be calling both of these teams when Corbin and Emery go toe-to-toe with one another. I always love looking at the younger generations to come, what's in store for both of these schools. And tonight we get to see it live in color in the best place to be at Emery High School under the lights, middle of the week Wednesday on this beautiful field. And there's a lot of intensity surrounding this game.
Yeah, the rubber match, like you talked about, it's for the league championship, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Like you said, it's the future. It's both the Spartans and Dinos over on the Mont Harmon side, the Emery Spartans with the Canyon View side, the futures game. So this game, the rubber match we talked about, both games prior to this been really tight. Both games came down, to a 1-2 possessions.
Yeah, so, again, anytime you play 8 league games, and you have the same record, it's been competitive right front to back, and I think that's what's in store for tonight's game. Both teams coming in at 7-1, both protected their home field against one another, and that leads us to tonight's contest. Now, we are going to go down to Aiden Mortensen. He is going to be our third man of the booth tonight. He is standing on the sidelines right now, and we're first going to highlight the Mont Harmon Pirates. Mont Harmon again 7-1, led by head coach Taylor Abeda, and Aiden is right now down on the sideline next to Coach Abeda. Aiden?
Thank you, Jordan. I'm down here on the field with head coach of the Mont Harmon Pirates, Taylor Abeda. Coach Abeda, thank you again for taking the time to come talk to us. We really appreciate it. So this is the first year of the revival of the CVAA championship game. What's it like? What emotions does the team feel in being able to play in this game?
I think for the most part, all of these athletes we've got here today are pretty excited to play. It's not every day they get to play under the lights at a great stadium, just like the one out in Emery County. This is awesome. And emotions are high. They're ready to go.
And then let's kind of talk about the weeks of practice leading up to this. What has been kind of the emphasis? We'll start offensively. What's been the emphasis for the team going into this game?
Really stick to what we know, bread and butter, master everything we've got. We're going to use what got us here. So.
And then on the other side of the ball, on the defense, what has been some emphasis there?
Key on their key players and lock them down. That's going to be the whole goal of this game, this physical football.
And then let's talk about the season leading up to this point. You've played Canyon View twice this season. You've split that series, winning at home and then losing at Canyon View. So coming into this third game, you have some idea of what they're running. What are you on the lookout for from the Cougars?
We're looking out for them to hit us hard, and when they hit us hard, we got to hit them back. So they're a great team. I think we're a great team. It's going to be a good game tonight.
And then you played every other team in the CVAA twice throughout the course of this season as well. Let's talk about some of those games. What have been some highlights for the Pirates over the course of this season?
Those other games have been fun. Really good morale boosters for games that we do win. We can work on things that we need to work on, and it really boosts our morality quite a bit. So.
And then what message have you been sending to your players throughout the course of practice this week?
We started this thing. Let's go finish it right here.
And then looking at the roster, you have a lot of playmakers on the field at any given time. Who are some key players that we should be on the lookout for as this game runs its course tonight?
I want to give really big shout out to my line. My line got us here. They've been working their butts off all season. But without them, we don't have like any other team. Don't have much of a team, but quarterback solid, running back, receivers. We're ready to rock and roll tonight.
And then tonight, it's a little rainy weather, a little unpredictable conditions. Are you guys looking to more ground and pound the ball tonight, or are you looking to more attack through the air, or a mixture of both?
It's going to look a mixture of both, I think. Whatever works for us, we got to use it.
Again, that's Coach Taylor Abeda again on the sideline with Aiden Mortensen as we get set for tonight's game. Travis, Coach Abeda saying, listen, we can. There's a lot of things that we really have to do, especially whatever.
To you in the booth, Jordan.
Especially whatever is working, right? That's what they're talking about. You got to make sure that you're firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, you really do. It's going to start up front, like you said, the offensive line. That's what has been their staple all year. And then with their quarterback, Jackson Smith, back there, he can run the football, he can throw it. So it's about, if you're Canyon View, maintaining, keep him in the pocket, making him one-dimensional, easier said than done.
There's no question it's easier said than done for sure, as Mont Harmon does have several athletes out on that roster. Again, Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson live at Emery High School as we are getting set for kickoff in the league championship game between Mont Harmon and Canyon View. We're going to send it back to the studio for just a moment. When we return, you'll hear from Canyon View sideline right here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Back in just a few moments.
Whether it is for your personal vehicle or a work truck, Toppet Pickup Covers has what you are looking for to either dress your truck up or protect your belongings. Low-profile covers from Truxedo, paint-matched fiberglass toppers from ARE, or full utility covers and bed slides. Toppet also has the best warranty that you will find in the market. Toppet Pickup Covers, on the west side of I-15, off the 400 South exit in Springville.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
Looking to transform your space? At 123 Remodeling, we specialize in bringing your vision to life. From electrical upgrades to seamless drywall finishes and expert garage door installations, we handle it all with precision and care right here in Carbon and Emery County. Trust the local experts at 123 Remodeling. Call us today at 630-2215.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
FM and 750 AM. Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson as we continue to inch closer and closer to kickoff tonight. Again, a league championship contest between two teams. Go ahead, call it the rubber match. That's exactly what it is. Both teams looking to get a victory tonight. We're going to go back down to the sidelines as the third man of the booth. Aiden Mortensen is standing by on Canyon View sideline.
Thank you, Jordan. I'm down here on the field with Coach Ward from Canyon View. Coach Ward, thank you for taking the time to come talk to us. We appreciate it. So this is a big emotional game. I mean, you're playing in the most recent revival of the CVAA championship game. What's it kind of feel like to be able to be a part of this moment? And what's it like for the boys on the field?
Well, I know for me, like I was telling the boys just the other day, is I'm glad I don't have pads on today, because I'm ready to hit somebody. And I told them, and they're all ready to hit somebody too. They're all excited. We got on the bus. I told them we're here for business. We're here for a business trip, and they're going to take care of business tonight, I hope. So.
And then looking at both sides of the field, we'll start offensively, Coach. What are some key points of emphasis that you guys have been working on in the weeks of practice leading up to this game?
Well, one emphasis we have worked on is just mixing things up a little bit, adding a little bit more run, staying to basics. I felt like during the year we were just trying to mess around, getting a little cute with plays. So we kind of went back to the basic stuff, pound the ball up the middle, run outside, stick with screen passes, and just stay basic tonight. So.
And then defensively, what are you kind of looking at there?
Just keeping their quarterback in the pocket and not letting him get outside and hit the deep ball on us. Last time we played them, they killed us on that deep ball. I felt our line held the run good. We just got to keep that ball from going deep on us and scoring. So.
And then let's talk about those other two matchups with Mont Harmon. Now, you split the season series with them winning the game at Canyon View but losing at Mont Harmon. What are some of the lessons that you guys have taken from those games that you're going to be applying tonight?
The biggest lesson, I think, be prepared. I feel like that second game, our guys were a little bit not focused, mainly as a coach, and not getting my team focused and ready, kind of taking things for granted a little bit. And we felt like we made a lot of mistakes that first game where we thought we could do a little better. And And I feel like this week, we got to get a little bit more focused on the game and not taking anybody for granted, no matter who you are. So.
Now, games like this always carry a lot of emotions. What messages have you been sharing with your players in the locker room, on the field, to kind of make sure they keep their heads in the game?
Basically, I just told them on the ride over here is do your job and take care of your assignment. Don't do somebody else's job. Do your job and just take care of business. This is a business trip for us, and we want to just take care of business tonight. So.
And you mentioned that Mont Harmon, you're looking out for that deep ball. Is there any other aspect of their offensive attack that you're looking at?
Keeping that quarterback from running. I think his name's Jocko. No, he's a scrambler. We just got to keep him in that number 11, their running back, contained, and just hit him hard. It's going to be a physical game, and we just got to be physical with them.
Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, Coach Ward. We are set to go for kickoff. Again, it is Canyon View and Mont Harmon. We want to welcome the viewing audience on our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery, and we are underway. It's a short, high kick. This one takes a bounce at the 42-yard line, and that's where the Mont Harmon Pirates will start this drive, just shy of the 42, moving left to right on the radio dial. 1 second comes off the clock, and here comes our first look at Jackson Smith at quarterback for the Mont Harmon Pirates.
That really good quarterback back there, can use his feet, has a strong arm, but he's going to be the one with the football. So for the Cougars, it's about keeping him in the pocket, not letting him extend plays with his feet.
Now they'll come out trips right side here for Mont Harmon. They have the blue helmet, blue bottoms, but the white jerseys. Canyon View comes out in all red. Smith out of the pistol set, takes the snap, a handoff. This one goes up the middle, a spin move, and a positive gain by Dawson Johnson for the Pirates, just shy of the 45-yard line to the 43, off a gain of 3 to get things moving on the first play from scrimmage.
Really good run on first down, found a little bit of a hole, picked up good chunk of yards, 3 yards, 2nd and 7 now.
Pirates will go right side, 2 wide receivers. Snap, and again a handoff up the middle. This one will go for positive yardage into Canyon View side of the field. Handoff from Dawson Johnson again off the quarterback Jackson Smith. And the Pirates are in business. That'll move the sticks. First down and 10 with the ball now in plus territory.
That's a great block up front to free him up. And he just goes right up the gut, right up the hole, picks up the first down.
So 40 seconds gone by in the opening quarter. Again, division championship on the line here for Mont Harmon and Canyon View, sharing the field, the bright lights at Emery High School in the middle of the week. Right side, 2 wide receivers, pistol set once again. Expect to see a heavy dose of Dawson Johnson. Here comes the pitch out of the option. Johnson wrapped up, taken down to the backfield, back on his own side of the field as the Canyon View defense was ready that go around. Trey Nielsen able to get in for the takedown, a loss of 3 to set up 2nd and 13.
That play stretching to the outside. It's a one-on-one play. If he doesn't make the tackle, it goes for a big gain, but he comes over and makes the tackle.
8 minutes and 40 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. First possession of the ball game. First time the Mont Harmon has been behind the sticks, yet to throw a pass. Smith goes back into the pistol set. He's got one man. It's Johnson in the backfield. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Blitz is coming. Mont Harmon picks it up. Smith is going to throw. Wants to go deep outside of the numbers. Incomplete pass. Trying to find Nate Tatton down the sideline. Excellent coverage by Michael Peya. Now we're looking at 3rd and 13. 3rd and long coming up for the Pirates.
Yeah, untouched on the outside. It rushes to throw, and you can see the timing off with that throw. 3rd and long.
Big play now for the Cougars, trying to make this a short drive for Mont Harmon. Again, the Pirates on their own 48-yard line, ball near hash mark.
And Tatton had his guy beat, too. If that throw's on target, it's a catch, and it's a big gain.
And that's something that Coach Ward of Canyon View talked about, said we have to limit the deep plays. Blitz showing yet again here for Canyon View. They want to get after Smith. Takes the snap, a handoff to Dawson Johnson. He's got nowhere to go. He loses another yard, and it will be 4th and long for the Pirates as the Canyon View defense rises to the occasion and halts a once promising drive. Although this may be 4-down territory by the looks of it, I believe that Smith is going to stay out of the field, and we'll see what type of play the Pirates dial up on 4th and 14. They have to get all the way to the Canyon View 39.
Yeah, Lincoln Huntington, the first one in there, comes off, stops it, makes sure there's no gain. 4th and 14.
Here's the pistol set once again. 2 wideouts on each side. Mont Harmon will go for it. Smith, quarterback draw, rolls left side, flag comes out. Smith will have the first down, barring a penalty. He gets all the way up to the 35-yard line, but the flag is out back at the 45, and that's exactly what it will be, a hold against Mont Harmon. So instead of 4th and 14, we'll look at 4th and 24. Negates a big play. Boy, that was beautifully designed as Smith had the outside lane.
Yeah, watching the replay, nothing there. Not sure where the hold came from. It wipes out the first down, wipes out a big chunk, and now we're deeply backed up.
I don't think the hold was called on the left side where Smith scrambled out. It was on the right side of the line. Now, this Canyon View team, if you follow the Emery Spartans, you are going to see so many similarities. They go with an odd man front. They're going to run the exact same style offense. They try to perfect everything that Emery does. Here's the snap, 4th down. Smith is in trouble, throws on the run. He's flushed out, incomplete pass, and that's a turnover on downs. Prime field position coming up for the Canyon View Cougars. They'll take over on Mont Harmon's 37-yard line.
So the gamble doesn't pay off. That's great defense. Everybody comes. It's a blitz to the outside. They pressure him. They flush him out of the pocket. He has to spin. Pirouette throw, incomplete, turnover on downs.
McCoy Truman, the starting quarterback for the Canyon View Cougars. Our first look at him. Now Canyon View will have the ball near side, hash mark. Again, ball placed at the 37-yard line. Shotgun set. Truman's got one man in the backfield. High snap. Handoff. That's North who takes the rush. Right side. Bulldozes a couple of defenders inside the 35-yard line down to the 33. Colton North on the first carry of the ball game. And already we're looking at 2nd and short. Canyon View doing exactly what the Spartans love to do. Pick up big first down yardage. Then you can open up the playbook on 2nd and 3rd down.
Yeah, Tatton comes in, makes the play, makes the tackle. But the yards after the run, you pick up 2 or 3 after the initial missed tackle.
7 minutes even left in the opening quarter. North will remain in the backfield right side of Truman. Truman has 2 wideouts on each side and a wing back as well. 2nd down and 5 to go. Mont Harmon stacking the box, showing blitz. High snap over the head of Truman, picked up by North. He's in trouble, tries to get out of trouble, collapses the defense, and he is taken down all the way back at the 43-yard line. Aaron Snap will put the Cougars behind the sticks, back at the 42-yard line. A big loss sets up 3rd and roughly 16.
That's the second time that the snap was a little bit high. They saved the first one, but they couldn't save the second one, and that's a big loss.
Have to get the ball up to the 27-yard line. Ball right now at the 43, near hash mark. Have the entire right side of the field to work with as Truman will go back out of the shotgun set. 6:10 and counting to play in the opening quarter. No score between Canyon View and Mont Harmon. Man coming in motion left to right. It's Nielsen. There's the handoff. Jet sweep right side. A little room to run. Jackson Smith closed that gap fast and comes up with a takedown at the 39 to set up 4th down. Boy, it looked as if Trey Nielsen had room to run, but Jackson Smith sneaks up from the safety spot. And now it's 4th and long for the Cougars.
Yeah, Jackson read it the whole way. Comes across, like you said, from that safety spot and does a good job of coming over and making the tackle.
5 minutes and 39 seconds and counting to play in the opening quarter. And now a different look offensively for the Falcons. Trey Nielsen lines up. He's going to take the snap. He wants to go left side. Thought about punting. Now he's going to keep it himself to the 30. 25, gets close to the first down sticks. It all depends on where they spot it. I think he got beyond the 25. He did. 1st and 10. So I don't know if you really want to call that the Wildcat. You put your speed team into the backfield, take the snap, roll out left side. He had all kinds of room to run, takes it all the way to the 21-yard line, and that's a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, they just overplayed that one at the end. Then Jacko Smith comes over and does a really good job of popping him out of bounds.
5:09 to play in the first. Fresh set of downs again for the Cougars.
That's a great job to pick that first down up, 4th and long, keep the drive going.
Hayes Horton lines up in the backfield. Now he lines up left side of McCoy Truman. 2 wideouts on each side. Truman out of the shotgun set. Now we have a pre-snap penalty. And 1st and 10 is about to become 1st and 15. A false start against the Cougars. Definitely not ideal.
That one's on the wide receiver, Roten. Just came out of his stance just a little bit. He was lined up in front. And anytime you just rock out of that stance just a little bit, you're going to get caught.
Shotgun set, 1st and 15. Motion man coming again. It's a high snap. Handoff. There is room to run. However, Mont Harmon closes that gap quickly. Dax Carlson in on the takedown. Roughly a gain of 1 is what they'll give him, actually. Just 1 out of that shotgun set. Sets up 2nd down and 14.
Hole looked a lot bigger from the start, and then it closed quick.
Yes, it definitely did.
That's just Dax Carlson doing a good job, just staying in his lane, staying in his zone. Makes the tackle.
2nd down. Again a high snap. Here comes the end around. Moving left to right. Handoff to Court Johnson. Johnson with room to run. Into the open field. Just shy of the 1st down sticks. He gets inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And that will set up a manageable 3rd down here for the for the Cougars, who have done a great job, Travis, of using the outside.
Yeah, they're stretching the play. The outside's working. And for the Pirates, they come across after a couple blocks and saving a touchdown on the play was Donaldson.
Right now, trying to draw first blood are the Cougars here in this opening quarter. Truman again out of the shotgun set. He'll stay in this primarily throughout the game. Helmet eye snap, handoff to North, makes a couple of defenders miss, but then loses a good chunk of change. He's all the way back at the 18-yard line. And now it'll be 4th down and decent length to go, about 4th and 7, long 6 for the Cougars.
The high snap once again throws the play off.
Well, they had no problem picking up a lengthy 4th down conversion.
And if you're Mont Harmon, you have to be aware that they're going to try to stretch you. So you just got to make the tackle to try to stretch you out, and you got to stay in your lanes.
The snap, handoff, and you called it perfectly. That time the Pirates fill the lanes, and there's a takedown well shy of the 1st down sticks. That'll force a turnover on downs. Jason Cowley steps in on the takedown for Mont Harmon, and so a promising drive for Canyon View. It halts inside the red zone, 1st and 10 Pirates. They'll move left to right with about 82 yards of green in front of them.
Tried to stretch play again, but the prior play on 3rd is where you really lost the series, lost the down. You lost yards, then you couldn't recover.
We'll take the timeout as well. Score right now, 0-0. Mont Harmon's 2nd offensive possession is coming up when we return.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
View football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson as we continue here at Emery High School in a showdown between two teams at the middle school level. It is Mont Harmon and Canyon View. 2nd offensive set now for the Mont Harmon Pirates. Smith, the quarterback, back to pass. He's got a clean pocket. He wants it all. Tries to go to Tatton. Pass is caught over the top, and Tatton's got room to run. He's on the Canyon View side of the field all the way down to the 40-yard line. That right there is an epic grab. I thought it was going to be intercepted. He says no, climbs the ladder and snacks it over the top of the defender. And now Mont Harmon is in business. This is exactly where the Pirates had success during the first meeting.
Yeah, Jacko just takes 2 steps back and then has a little bit of space, takes a pop, throws it up, and it's a Hail Mary catch, and it comes down, and the Pirates are in business.
Big time play. 1st and 10, plus territory already. We'll see if Mont Harmon can have success now that they are on Canyon View's side of the field. Smith out of the shotgun, pistol set, 3 wideouts right side, a little movement, no flag. Smith fakes right, now pitches into the backfield. Canyon View not fooled at all. The pitch to Johnson in the backfield, and it goes absolutely nowhere as the Cougars were in on the takedown. Coming around the left side, that was Drage on the takedown.
Yeah, play had no chance to work. It's just stop, fake, and then pitch it backwards. That's not what you want to do. Your offense needs to be moving forward. That's the second time that they've tried that play where they're pitching to the backfield 10 yards back and trying to work back up, upfield.
Loss of 9 sets up 2nd and 19. Ball now with the Canyon View 49-yard line with 1:45 to play in the opening quarter. Trips right side, empty backfield here for Smith with 2 on the left. And a hard snap count's going to give Mont Harmon a free 5 yards. The guilty party was Hayes Horton trying to come in off the left side on the blitz.
Outside edge, like you talked about, trying to come off that blitz. And they got caught. Free 5 for the Pirates.
Ball now with the 44-yard line. Smith will stick out of the shotgun set. Clock stop with $1:41. Now it's moving. Smith out of the empty backfield. Quarterback draw. Fakes up the middle. Tries to revert to the outside. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So a gain of roughly 5. And now we're looking at 3rd down and 10.
Quarterback draw the whole way. Just snap it to Jacko and let him work his way upfield to try to pick up more positive yards and make it a short distance here on 2nd.
Pirates have got to get the ball to the 30-yard line right now, just shy of the 40 at the 41 with 95 seconds to play in a scoreless opening quarter. For those listening on the radio, left to right, that's where Mont Harmon is moving. Also, we want to welcome in the viewing audience on our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery. Out of the pistol set, 2 wideouts on each side. Smith has 1 man in the backfield. It's Johnson. Here comes the motion man left to right. Wingback spot out of the snap. Handoff. This one will go for positive yardage for the Pirates up to the 35-yard line before a gang tackle for the Cougars. And now it's 4th down and 5. Very manageable. Exactly what Mont Harmon wants to do with 1:20 to play. An athletic quarterback like Smith, you set up 4th and short, and that's right in their wheelhouse right now with the Canyon View 35-yard line.
That play sets up by the block by Callie up front. And they pick up, like you said, positive yards. It's 4th and short now. Minute left in the first.
Big time play, one of the biggest of the first half right now. And this goes absolutely nowhere. 4th down attempt, taken down to the backfield. Another turnover on downs. That's the 3rd of its kind here in the opening quarter. And with 54 seconds left, Canyon View will take possession.
That formation's easy to read. You just have everything tight up. And the Cougars know that they're going to run the football just the way the formation was set up.
Telegraph the play, and it works out in favor of the Cougars. Moving right to left, they'll take over. Ball down the middle hash mark with 53 ticks to play in the opening quarter. Back out, leading the offense, it's quarterback McCoy Truman, who led a very successful drive the last time out, Travis. It was a short field, but they did set up shop inside the Mont Harmon 20-yard line. High snap. Truman gets it out left side, and the pass intended for Trey Nielsen hits the turf. 2nd down and 10. .49 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. It's a big drive for both teams here, both trying to fill each other out. Mont Harmon had the biggest play of the evening, trying to work outside the numbers, and did so successfully as Tatton came down with a catch. Other than that, just a big 4th down and long is really the biggest play for Canyon View so far in this game. Motion man coming right to left. Snap and a handoff. Drage goes to the outside, gets to the 40, makes 1-2 tacklers miss. Now down the sideline, 1st down and more. He's to the 40, tripped up from behind, otherwise he'd still be running. Alex Martinez had the touchdown saving grab, and now a big chunk of change for Canyon View. They're on Mont Harmon's side of the field. Ball placed at the 42-yard line.
Now they go end around, they get good blocking. Jacko can't make the tackle on the outside. It allows him to work his way, weave his way down the sideline. And he does a great job just sidestepping defender, stays in bounds, and they're on the Pirate side of things once again.
1st down and 10, ball at 42. Now the Cougars will have to run one more play before the end of the quarter. This one should take us into the 2nd. Truman again, the quarterback. He's got one man lining up to the left. The snap. Hands it off to North. North is running to the 35, now to the 30, bulldozing his way up to the first down sticks. Takes a hard pop. Helmet comes flying off, but he is close to the first down marker, and the clock will stop with 3 seconds. Did they give him the first down? That's the question. What a shot that was. They will give him the first down, but Travis, my goodness.
Yeah, great blocking once again, and then Jackson Smith from the safety spot has to come over again, and he's the one that lays the lick. On the outside edge, the helmet, like you said, comes up and off. First down, time expires here in the quarter.
That takes us to the end of the first. Very entertaining game here at Emery High School. A championship is on the line. Mont Harmon and Canyon View all knotted up 0-0 when we return on 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and also our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Imagine this. You're cruising down the highway, windows down, music up, but suddenly your car sputters. Don't let car troubles break your stride. At Cars, Complete Auto Repair Service in Wellington, they're dedicated to keeping your vehicle running smoothly so you can keep enjoying those flawless drives. From regular maintenance like oil changes and wheel alignments to tune-ups and even new tires, Cars is here to help. Visit Cars today and drive away confident knowing your car is in its best shape ever.
Bring back in the viewing audience on YouTube. First down and 10. It's a high snap, right side, and this will go for no gain. It was a hard-fought effort that time by Trey Nilsson, who took the direct snap. Had to work really hard to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was going to be dropped for about a loss of 3, but he put his head down, moves forward, and now with the ball sitting at the 27-yard line, it's 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. High snap, little reverse. Mont Harmon not fooled at all. It's as if they scouted that one off. And a handoff to Roten around the left side goes absolutely nowhere. Excellent defensive play by Jason Urbanik. Urbanik was able to sneak in. He read it perfectly.
And now again, 3rd and long once again for the Cougars. We've seen both teams in this area struggle 3rd and long, and it really kills drives when they're 3rd and long, 4th and long.
It's been tough as Canyon View's got to get all the way to about the 18-yard line. So call it 3rd and 16.
The success from the offense has been stretching, getting to the outside.
Coy Truman out of the shotgun set. One man in the backfield. Play action. Lob pass up. This one's complete to the 30. Moving forward shy of the 25-yard line. It's a difficult throw to make. Popped it up in the air, and Drage is able to come down with it. Takes it close to the 20, puts it at the 27-yard line, and so it's going to be 4th and 10. Got the initial yardage back at the original line of scrimmage.
Nate Tatton, that strong safety, comes over, makes the tackle, one-on-one to the outside, limits the damage, 6 yards.
4th down and 10. Now, last time Canyon View had 4th and long, it was a direct snap to Trey Nielsen. He worked the outside and picked it up. High snap. Nielsen rolls out left side. Flag comes out. If he picks this up, it's coming back on a hold. Throws the pass incomplete as Smith comes up from the safety spot and delivered a pop on Drage to jar that ball loose. Hold against Canyon View. Most certainly it'll be declined, and Mont Harmon will take over on downs.
Again, 4th down. They come across. Can't pick it up. They got the hold in the inside.
8:02 to play in the first half. Still no score. You get the vibe that whoever puts some points up first may just have a lengthy advantage in this game.
Yeah, watching the replay, not much there on the hold.
1st and 10, ball at the 27. Mont Harmon right down the middle of the field. They got to move right to left. Smith so far in this game has 41 yards passing through the air. That all came on one pass play over the top to Nate Tatton. This time, Smith will run the option. Smith gets shifty, splits a couple of defenders, and takes a pop at about the 30-yard line, a gain of 3 to set up 2nd and 7. Positive first down yardage with 7:45 to play in the first half. Game does move a little bit faster than the high school level, as we only play 10-minute quarters, not 12. It's a big difference.
Big difference, indeed. You've got to be quicker getting your plays in. It's short. You're not going to have the same amount of plays as you would run at the high school level.
And fall is definitely in the air. A little bit cooler here at Emery High School. 2nd down and 7. They have to get the ball up to the 37-yard line. Pistol set. Here comes the blitz. Under pressure is Smith running, flushed out of the pocket, and he is brought down all the way back at about the 10. They'll give him forward progress to the 15, but that time Canyon View was determined to flush Smith out of the pocket and take him down to the ground, knowing that he's an outstanding athlete, and that's exactly what they did. Sneaking in was Trey Nielsen. He's been a handful for Mont Harmon, and with the ball all the way back now officially at the 15-yard line, we have a timeout taken on the field. It's 3rd and long with 7:02 to play in the first half.
I mean, he jumped that route perfectly. He timed coming through the hole exactly at the right moment as the ball was snapped and chased Jackson Smith all the way down for the sack. That's a big loss, making it 3rd and 21.
It's not easy to run Smith down. Again, time out of the field, 7:02 to play here in the first half. No score between Canyon View and Mont Harmon. Final middle school game of the season. These two teams come in with identical league records of 7-1. That league consisting of Mont Harmon, Canyon View, San Rafael, Helper, and Grant. You go 7-1. The lone loss for both teams, it was against each other on, both protected home field. So it's only fitting that this game would make its return.
Rightfully so. Best teams, 7-1, battling out, rubber match for the championship.
Smith will go out of the pistol set. He's got one man, Dawson Johnson, in the backfield. Back to pass. Smith under pressure. Set up the screen. Johnson with the grab of the 15. Now to the 20. 1-2 missed tackles. Spin move gets it close to the original line of scrimmage before a gang tackle. Maybe got it a yard beyond that line of scrimmage up to the 28-yard line. Set up perfectly. As soon as that offensive line disengaged, you knew the screen was coming. But that's tough to guard because Dawson Johnson, you get him in the open field, he's tough to take down. And we saw it there on a nice chunk play. 4th down and 9 coming up.
That play right there is just setting things up to make it 4th and manageable, and it does. It does a really good job of picking up positive yards to make it 4th and 9 now. So you go from 3rd and 21 to 4th and 9, and you're in a good spot here.
Smith is going to throw. He's under pressure. Flushed out. Right side. Down the sideline. Incomplete pass. And so Canyon View playing the field position game will now take over at the Mont Harmon 28-yard line. Another short field for the Cougars.
Yeah, that play right there just short of the sticks anyway on the throw, but he gets flushed out of the pocket, and it speeds everything up. And this Cougar team has been all over this Mont Harmon team, blitzing, sending pressure, and making Jackson Smith uncomfortable in the pocket.
1st down and 10 with the ball at the 28-yard line. Ball is placed on the far left hash mark. Nearing the midway point here of the second quarter. Canyon View looking to draw first blood. McCoy Truman out of the shotgun, takes the snap. It's a handoff, room to run. This one may go to the house, one man to beat, and Jackson Smith stops the potential touchdown or run all the way up to the 5-yard line. That was beautiful. Lincoln Huntington on the carry for Canyon View. And for the first time in this game, it's a goal-to-go situation with Canyon View now marching to the 5-yard line for the Pirates.
Yeah, Connor Nelson up front, seals it up. He opens the hole with this block. And then the offensive line for the Cougars are doing a good job throughout this first half of creating those holes. And the run game's been their big chunk.
6:03 left here in the opening half. Truman. He is the quarterback. Helmet eye snap, handoff. 1-2, tackles missed, trying to get to the end zone, just shy, taking it inside of the 3-yard line. It's Hayes Horton. Positive gain. I think you got to give a lot of credit right now to this Mont Harmon secondary. They have stepped up and made a couple of big hits.
Yeah, Jackson Smith starts in the middle on the Spartan R, comes all the way across, and before he makes that play, they're up in the NS area of that end zone. That's a long ways to run from that safety spot.
5:35 and counting.
Saved a touchdown.
North is in the backfield this time with Truman. Canyon View trying to get the first points of this game to get the goose egg off the board. Truman, high snap. able to pull it down, gives it to North, and the Mont Harmon defense sniffs this one out from the get-go. They are making it very difficult on Canyon View inside the red zone. Coming in for the takedown is Lewis Donaldson for Mont Harmon. And now we're looking at 3rd down and goal off a big loss back now to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, you have your running back lined up just to the left, and then you hand it off, and he has to come across where the quarterback initially started. And for the Pirates, getting in there and making that tackle coming from that little linebacker spot.
4 minutes and 48 ticks and counting. Obviously 4-down territory, as everything has been 4-down territory for both of these teams.
And that was Mason Powell made the tackle.
Truman grabs the high snap. He's going to throw. Goes to the end zone. This one, I believe it's intercepted. I believe it's picked off trying to throw it. It was well shy of the end zone. Yes, it is. Picked off at the 5-yard line. Callan Donaldson with the interception. And that will keep Canyon View off the scoreboard. A red zone turnover. The Mont Harmon defense comes up big.
Donaldson just times it perfectly and steps right in front of that pass and intercepts the football.
3rd and goal at the 3-yard, or 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. Canyon View could not creep in. And now the turnover, and we remain scoreless with 4:27 to play in the first half. Mont Harmon now with 95 yards of green in front of them. Ball is on the near hash mark. They're moving right to left on the dial. Pistol set. Smith has Johnson with him in the backfield. 3 wideouts to the right side, 1 to the left. Odd man front for the Falcons. Smith back to pass. Incomplete. Tried to work it across the middle of the field. It was intended for Callan Donaldson, and now it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I like the play call, though. It's quick. You get the ball out quick because you're backed up against it. You're just hoping to make that catch, give you a little bit of breathing room, and it comes up incomplete.
I want to say the chains are a little off on the far side. I mean, this ball is just past the 5, not quite at the 6.
Yeah, they're not correct.
And if my eyes are deceiving me, that chain is set up at the 7-yard line. So that actually puts Mont Harmon an extra yard behind. This ball is placed just beyond the 5. So I know we're at an angle, but yes, that's a big deal, an extra yard in this game. Empty backfield. Smith is going to run, goes up the middle, had room to run for a moment. That gap closed quickly. Takedown for Canyon View. That was Connor Nielsen stepping in. And now it is 3rd down. With the ball placed at the 10-yard line, they should really only have to get to about the 15, but now they got to get to the 17-yard line because of the misplacement of the chains.
That's about 2 yards extra.
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
3rd down and 7. Under 4 minutes to play here in the opening half. Still no score.
Yeah, Connor Nielsen on this one, you got to watch where he's lined up at. He is just not allowed any room to run the football.
Canyon View with 3 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers. Smith is going to throw, wants to go deep, overshoots everyone, and it's 4th down. Now, we haven't seen a punt yet in this game, but we do have a flag, and I believe it's holding against Mont Harmon. And if that's the case, I would absolutely expect Canyon View to decline this. That would bring up 4th down. I believe they called holding, didn't they?
That's what he signaled.
Well, and they're going to accept the penalty. I can understand that as well. You're going to back Mont Harmon up inside their own 5-yard line back to the 4.
It's about 3 of those flags they just don't agree with. There's nothing there, and it's late.
Well, 3rd down. And now you got to get the ball out close to the 17-yard line. And we have a timeout taken. Mont Harmon's going to take the timeout. 3:36 left to play in the first half. 3rd down and 12. Mont Harmon backed up inside their own 5 when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a 4-legged word.
At Clean Cut Roofing and Siding, they believe every home deserves to look its best. Since 2003, Clean Cut Roofing and Siding has been transforming homes and businesses with precision and care, ensuring your peace of mind with every shingle and siding panel installed. Whether you're updating an old look, repairing storm damage, or bringing life back to your storefront, trust them to handle every detail. Visit cleancutroofingsiding.com to schedule your free consultation. Clean Cut Roofing and Siding, where quality meets craftsmanship.
We'll also bring back in the YouTube viewing audience with 3:36 to play in the first half. No score. Mont Harmon backed up inside their own 5-yard line. They have to get close to the 17-yard line for a first down. Smith will go out of the pistol set, has a motion man coming, fakes the sweep, rolls out right side, in trouble, throws on the run, incomplete, put it in the dirt, had Tatton open, but that's a very difficult play to make. Smith showcasing his athletic ability to get free, puts it in the dirt, fourth down, and now, without question, Mont Harmon has to try to get this punt away. This is such a tough spot to be in because you are literally going to be punting up against your own back end zone, and this typically causes a little bit of concern, a little bit of worrisome. Everything has to be perfect from the snap to the kick to the protection. Canyon View has definitely won the field position battle in this game with 3:30 to play in the first half. Mont Harmon just trying to avoid disaster here to get to the break.
Yeah, Tatton, if he comes back to that ball, that's the right move to come back to the ball. It shortens everything up, and you got a short fourth down. Now the ball goes selling out of bounds.
Now there's an illegal shift against Mont Harmon. That penalty is declined. The bad snap goes out of the back of the end zone, and it is a safety. That's the first points of the game. 2-0 Canyon View. As I alluded to before that snap, very difficult place to try to execute a punt. Canyon View has won the field position battle throughout the first half. Defense comes up big, and now it's 2-0 Cougars.
Yeah, pin back deep. That's why you accept that penalty. You back them up. You're hoping for a bad snap in a situation like that, and you get 2 points out of it. You're going to get the football back with the lead finally.
I was talking to Coach Ward earlier today, and he said we just have to keep everything in front of us. And so far, Canyon View has done just that outside of one big pass play outside the numbers.
Which is a jump ball.
It was a jump ball. Tatton made a brilliant play. Now, Coach Abeda said pregame, hey, whatever's working for us. We feel comfortable running the football or throwing the football. This has been an old-fashioned defensive battle, and the scoreboard would indicate that 2-0 with 3:30 to play in the first half. Ironically enough, the one Major League Baseball game going on right now is also 2-0. So we have a baseball score here at Emery High School. So the Pirates get their free kick from the 20-yard line. There's no question that Canyon View will have good field position. Here's an onside. Ball is loose, and the Cougars will recover at about the 37-yard line, a dog pile. That was Tom Thornton covering up the football, playing it safe for the Cougars. They'll take over prime territory, 3:30 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, just didn't get that extra bounce. You got to, kick that, drill that ball into the turf just a little bit more. He got too much air.
They spot it at the 38. Ball near right hash mark, 37. They'll move it up a yard.
Yeah, the Pirates need to make sure the Cougars don't put points on the board here. Because they get the football to start the third.
Yes, they do. Big drive for both teams. High snap. Nilsson rolls out left side. He's got room to run. He's going to throw on the run. It's caught at the 10-5 touchdown. I believe we do have a flag. Did I see a flag come out?
I don't see one.
That's going to stick as a touchdown. Huge 37-yard pass play. And just like that, Canyon View opens up an 8-0 lead. Nilsson was able to strike on the end around as he finds Jesse Drage, who will walk it into the end zone.
Rolling in the pocket, throw on the run. He split two defenders, and the two defenders back there, Tatton and Madsen, can't keep up. Touchdown.
I thought I saw a flag come out. My eyes deceived me. 8-0 with 3:19 to play in the first half. And now the Cougars with an opportunity to make it a true two-possession game. Nilsson takes the snap, throws. Drage, did he get it past the goal line? He did break the plane. That's good for two. Had to climb the ladder to grab it. Tayson Madsen was there, nearly brought him down to the ground, but he reaches just beyond the goal line, and it's 10-0 Canyon View with 3:19 to play in the opening half.
Just throw that out route. It's a one-on-one, and give it to your big wide receiver who goes up, comes down with it into the end zone for the conversion, and just like that, it's 10 straight points by Canyon View.
Sometimes a safety can really swing momentum. We've seen this at all levels. That definitely happens to be the case in this game. It was 0-0 until a few moments ago. A bad snap on 4th down out of the back of the end zone. And then off of the free kick, great field position. Canyon View wants to go for the jugular. They want to make Mont Harmon pay, and they do. Now, if you are a Pirates fan, plenty of time, 3:19 to get this back to a one-score game before we go into the break.
Yeah, for the Pirates, it's just been field position and a couple play calling that's really put you behind the sticks, and you're trying to make those yards up, and it's been very difficult. They just need to stay on schedule.
You can flip field position right here. Right, but again, Canyon View has dominated that aspect of this game, and it's so important at this level. So here comes the kick, 2 back to return deep for the Pirates. This is a short onside kick. Ball is loose. It's free at about the 40, and that's where I was going to say Mont Harmon came up to recover it, and they do. Boy, Canyon View had an opportunity to grab that ball as it made its way to the 40-yard line. It was loose on the turf, but the Pirates able to gobble it up with 3:19 to play in the second quarter, and that's where Smith will set up shop 60 yards in front of him.
And the Pirates went to the football. They all just waited for that extra hop and bounces pass, rolling on the turf. When it's that close to the sideline, you got to get that thing out of bounds.
Very, very important drive now with 3:19. Again, plenty of time for this electric Mont Harmon team who has playmakers all over the field. Smith will be out of the pistol set. He's got Dawson in the backfield. Motion man is coming left to right, takes the snap. Smith, play action, roll out right side, is under pressure, has to throw on the run, and this one goes out of bounds. Got outside the pocket. They have made life very difficult on Smith so far in this game.
Yeah, flush him out. Wide receivers all downhill. Nobody in the vicinity of that one because he broke to the inside instead of the outside. So all Jackson Smith can do is just dump the ball off incomplete.
2nd down and 10, ball at the 40 near hash mark.
Yeah, he thought he had Alex Martinez coming back on a route towards the sticks, and he just stayed inside.
Smith out of the shotgun, pistol set once again with Dawson Johnson in the backfield. Fake the reverse. Smith wants to run it. Wrapped up around the hips and thrown down to the ground. Excellent takedown by Bentley Bell. And now it's 3rd down and 9 as that clock hits 3 minutes even of the first half. Canyon View 10, Mont Harmon nothing here at Emery High School. Talked about flipping field position. Mont Harmon playing near midfield.
That's a great job by Bell to stay inside, get his hands around the waist of Jackson Smith and bring him to the turf.
Big play on 3rd down and 9. Smith off of the option, pitch into the backfield. Dawson Johnson with a spin move gets back to the line of scrimmage, but Canyon View was patiently waiting, playing assignment football. And now it's 4th down with 2:21 to play here in the first half. Things working out nicely for Canyon View.
Yeah, a little pitch to the outside didn't fool anybody. Everybody in the red jerseys just stay in their lanes. And the first one to swoop in was Paya, who slows up the play with him getting into the backfield.
So 4th down and 8. Under 2 minutes to play. 7 on the game clock for the Pirates. Smith is back out of the pistol set with Johnson in the backfield. Smith standing flat foot under pressure. He's backpedaling. Now back to the 25, flushed out, lobs one up deep. This pass is bounced around and then caught off a deflection. And Mont Harmon's drive has new life. It was popped up in the air. Nate Tatton was Johnny on the spot. He's able to corral the loose ball. Travis off the deflection. And Mont Harmon has 1st and 10 at the Canyon View 42.
It's the second time Tatton's came up with a football that was just thrown in the air, but Jackson Smith keeps the play alive with his feet. It's off the deflection and then caught in bounds. What a play. That's what your quarterback can do with his feet. Keep the play alive. New life, like you said.
And Tatton with great concentration. Lob pass up Smith on the very next play. Incomplete. He was trying to connect with Callan Donaldson.
Donaldson had to become the defender.
Yeah, the ball was just swatted away. It's incomplete. And Rigdon Roten was in on the coverage. It's 2nd down and 10 with 1:14 to play in the first half. How about Nate Tatton in this game?
2 really good catches.
Yeah, he has made a couple of jaw-dropping grabs for Mont Harmon. Minute 14 left. Clock is stopped here in the second quarter. Canyon View 10, Mont Harmon nothing.
Yeah, here I'm just putting the ball in my quarterback's hands.
Smith fakes left, back to pass, clean block pocket, wants to go deep, has Tatton open. It's deflected and nearly caught again off the deflection. Instead, the ball will fall harmlessly to the turf. Poked away that time by Trey Nielsen, and now we are looking at 3rd down and 10 with a minute 6 on the clock in the second.
Yeah, just going deep route on that one. Hail Mary play once again. Good defense by the Cougars to knock that play down. Finally, they get one to knock to the turf.
But what you see is just how far, what type of a cannon Smith has on him. And when you have a weapon like Tatton or Donaldson outside the numbers,
that Trey Nelson comes over and swats it to the turf.
Yeah, you have a problem. That is for sure. Timeout is taken out of the field. A minute 6 to play in the first half. It's 3rd down and 10. Canyon View takes the timeout. We'll keep it here. Right now, if you're the Falcons, or excuse me, I still have the Falcons on the mind because of Canyon View. If you're the Cougars, there we go. Right now, what you got to be thinking is, just keep everything in front of you. Don't give up the big play. If you're Mont Harmon, you're trying to get the goose egg off the board, and I do believe you'll see Smith roll out of the pocket.
Yeah, at some point, you're just going to have to stop with the streak plays. I know you've converted a couple of them, but for the most part, the Cougars have done a good job of just staying back. Their defenders are knocking balls down. You're going to have to let Jackson Smith win this game with his feet.
Canyon View put a big emphasis on making sure that they were not going to get beat deep. That was the big emphasis, according to Coach Ward. Keep everything in front of them, and so far they have done that, although the Pirates trying to threaten late here in the first half with the ball at the 42-yard line. Moving right to left on the dial. The ball is on the far right hash mark. It's 3rd down and 10. Smith out of the pistol set. Takes the shoulder high snap. Hand off to Johnson. He goes up the middle. He's got room to run. He breaks away. One man to beat. No one is going to catch him. Touchdown, Mont Harmon. Big time run from 41 yards out. And just like that, Mont Harmon is back in the game. Dawson Johnson on the 41-yard run right up the gut.
Great blocking up front. They seal it off, and they allow that lane, and untouched into the end zone he goes. And finally, the Pirates break the goose egg.
They get on the board with under 60 seconds to play in the first half, and now a 2-point conversion attempt. Smith will go up underneath center. He's got Johnson in the backfield. Bootleg right side. He's at the 15-yard line. Stops. He's in trouble. Lobs it up to the end zone. Ball is deflected, and I believe it hit the turf. Yes, it did. Incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt is no good. Canyon View was set for the play action. Smith rolled out right side. Had to lob it up and hope for the best. 10-6 is the score. Canyon View maintains a lead, but the damage done as Mont Harmon gets within one possession.
I think they had a little pitch play there. All they had to do is just get the ball on that pitch play to Johnson. I think he walks in the end zone, and so they try to stretch it more to the outside, but I think he had a lane if you just flip that ball to Dawson Johnson.
Well, Johnson with an explosive run up the gut to get Mont Harmon on the board, and now the Cougars will have about 58 seconds to try to get some points of their own. Now, you and I calling varsity football as often as we do. The kicking game is very, very important at that level. It's almost non-existent here. We'll see what type of boot Pirates can put together. Here's an onside kick. This one did not quite go 10 yards, and Mont Harmon recovers at the 49-yard line, 1 yard shy of getting to the 50. And so plus territory for Canyon View to start this drive.
Yeah, that's what you're going to see a lot of at this level is those little dribblers like that. And then you just hope that your players stay away from it and don't touch the ball before it goes 10.
Ball's on the far hash mark. Plenty of time here. It took just one play for the Cougars to put up 6 on their last drive as they ran a little trickery. Trey Nielsen able to convert through the air. And then the 2-point conversion on the ensuing play. First down and 10. Nielsen is at the quarterback spot again, fakes the pass, and now he's got a lane. He's going to run 45-40. He's got one man to beat on the outside, 30. He's down to the 20, 15, 10, 5, one play, one score. 49 yards. And the man of the half has been Trey Nielsen. It's 16-6 as Canyon View gets it right back.
One play, like you said, into the end zone, and it's just a little scramble play, and then he just says, oh, I'm going to take it right up the gut. A bunch of missed tackles on the outside and the inside. The last line of defense, Jackson Smith, sidesteps him into the end zone. What a run.
It looked like it was pass all the way, and I believe that was the design, but at some point Nielsen saw the lane and said, I can take this.
Yeah,
he does.
Everything broke down, Jordan, protection-wise. Everything downfield was covered off, so he just says, I'll take it myself. And that's exactly what he does.
16-6 matches the largest lead of the game for the Cougars. 2-point conversion attempt, and now we have a timeout taken by Canyon View. Coach Ward saw something that he didn't like. This is a big one here because you're looking at making this a legitimately a two-touchdown lead. This is a big play call with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Boy, this game was moving right along. 46 minutes of real time, and over the last 10 minutes, we've seen 3 scores.
Yeah, this 2-point conversion, like you said, it's big. I go back to that play you scored previously on where you get your big tight end on the outside and you just throw it to the goal line. He can go up and come down with it.
We've seen a variety of plays from the future Spartans, from the future Dinos. That's what I love so much about these middle school matchups. Won't be long before we're calling these names on Friday night. There is plenty to look forward to for both schools, if we have seen some athletes for both Canyon View and Mont Harmon. 45 ticks left in the first half. This is an untimed down on the 2-point conversion attempt. Here comes a stacked backfield, 3-headed monster that Coach Ward was alluding to. The snap, handoff, North goes up the middle, and he crosses the goal line. 2-point conversion is good. Colton North makes it 18-6 Canyon View with 45 ticks to play in the first half.
Yeah, great blocking up front, and Colton North just does the rest, just has a nice stroll down the lane into the end zone for 2 points.
18-6. Now, if you're Canyon View, defense has to rise to the occasion. Mont Harmon can strike quickly. We've seen it before. Not a lot of pause time in this game, Travis. It's been pretty fast.
Quick moving, yeah. And for Canyon View right now, 18-6, hoping to get a stop in the last 45 seconds because they get the football back to start the third. You can really put the pressure on the Pirates at that point with a score.
Yeah, you make it a 3-score game. It's going to be difficult, especially with the way the field position battle has been won so far by Canyon View in this game. Now, the Cougars will boot this away from the 40-yard line. That first line of defense for Mont Harmon lined up at about the 48 on the other side of the field. Here comes the kick. Little run. It's a dribbler past the 50. Ball is loose on the turf. Mont Harmon comes up with it. Boy, Canyon View nearly picking up another onside kick. That would have been something. But now the Pirates have 45 seconds to go 60 yards. Very doable. There's no question. They have the big play capability on the outside with both Tatton and Donaldson, and of course Smith with a cannon at quarterback. Pistol set for Mont Harmon. Dawson Johnson is the deep back. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left, 2 to the left. Smith is under pressure. Flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run. Nearly intercepted. Nearly picked off. Had his intended receiver across the middle of the field. That was Alex Martinez. The ball goes through his hands, and then boom, right into the breadbasket. Ball dropped at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, dangerous throw right there. And it goes right through the hands, like you said, of Mont Harmon. And Lester right there for Canyon View hit him right in the chest.
He was right in position to come up with the interception. That was Landon Lester for Canyon View. Out of the pistol set, 4 wide out. Smith under pressure again, dump off. And this pass is incomplete. Boy, he was under pressure, and he took a pop from Hayes Horton. 3rd down and 10.
Been pressure all night.
Well, Mont Harmon has that long play capability. Canyon View has said the best way to negate that, put some pressure on him, make him react in 2 seconds or less. Hard to throw the ball downfield. The quarterback scrambling outside of the pocket almost immediately.
Yeah, for Canyon View, it's simple. Just keep bringing pressure from the outside. They can't really pick that block up, and it's not allowing Jackson Smith any time to set and throw.
3rd down and 10, 34 seconds, 5 on the play clock. Smith, quick pass, right side, and that pass is incomplete. Thought for a second they were going to roll it a forward pass and a fumble, but instead they say it falls down to the ground, intended for Callan Donaldson, and now it's 4th down and 10.
Yeah, not going anywhere. Even if that's completed, best to just let it drop to the turf. Donaldson is going to get swallowed up quickly if he makes that catch.
4th down. 30 seconds left. Seems like this last minute has gone on for an eternity. Canyon View may get another crack at this if the Pirates can't pick up something. Smith under pressure again. Backs all the way up to his 27-yard line. Now he's going to throw on the run. Lobs it as far downfield as he possibly can. It's incomplete. Tatton once again became the defender, and that's a heads-up play. Ball goes down to the turf, and now Canyon View will take over at the 40-yard line with 20 seconds left to play in the first half.
That looks like Jackson Smith got hit on that one, too. There's the little wobbler up in the air for grabs. Anybody's game falls to the turf, and it's incomplete.
Well, Tatton did a good job of turning into a defender deep. Also, if you're Canyon View, you don't want to pick that off because you have the ball at the 40-yard line with 20 seconds. There's enough time. They have been able to strike quickly. We have seen 2 drives of 1 play.
That's great. Yeah, that ball's in the air. You just swat to the ground and save yourself the field position. You get the ball back. Like you said, they might score again going into the halftime.
18-6. McCoy Truman, the quarterback. He's out of the shotgun. He stands back at his own 46, calls for a man in motion. Here comes a sweep to Drage. Drage trying to get around the outside, has to shift back inside. Great defense by Mont Harmon in a gain of about 3. And that should take us to the end of the first half. Boy, it was an exciting one, that is for sure. Definitely a big second quarter. We were scoreless with about 3 minutes to play in the first half. Well, we're going to get one more play. Canyon View takes a timeout with 2 seconds left. They want to run that clock down, make sure this is the final play of the first half. So we'll keep it here. You got 37 yards to try to work this ball down the field. Travis, what do you do here? If you're Coach Ward in Canyon View, what are you trying to establish to get some points here on this final play?
Just think you're just trying to make the best out of the last 2.8. So you're just going to try to do maybe a pass play down, hope for the best. You break a tackle or you hand the ball off. And we've seen them hand the ball off a couple plays ago, went 40-plus yards into the end zone. You're just trying to find that breakdown.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of things work for Canyon View. You can't really say it's just been around the outside because the last go around, kind of a broken play, but it turned out to be a positive for Trey Nielsen as he took it to the house. Ball at the 37. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty. Stacked 2 wideouts on each side here for Canyon View. Motion man coming, gets Drage. He'll move right to left. High snap. Throw. Outside the numbers. Caught down the sideline. Touchdown. The timeout works. McCoy Truman works it down the left sideline, and taking it the distance is Jesse Drage. It's 24-6. All Canyon View. That time it was 2 plays and 1 score.
Yeah, you can see that play developing. The way defensively they were set up, everybody pinched to the inside. So if there's a breakdown or there's a pass over the top towards the sideline and he catches it, he's going to score. Just the way the defense was non-existent in the back. You brought your safety too far in the box, and he's not back there for your protection.
So now the 2-point conversion attempt. McCoy Truman will go as a wideout. Nielsen and North are back out of the shotgun. Nielsen takes the high snap, rolls out, throws a pass. Drage is there, walks into the end zone. Good for 2 points, and that's the way the first half comes to a close. Canyon View creates even more space. They hold a 20-point lead, and they'll get the ball to start the second half. You couldn't ask for anything more the way that first half came to a close if you're Coach Ward.
No, that's perfect. You call the timeout, 2 seconds left, and then you get to play down the sideline. It's a one-on-one. It's a great pass over the top of the defense with no safety help. Touchdown, all Cougars.
Now we're going to send it back to the studio. Coming up, the halftime report brought to you by Dr. Daniel Calley at Castle Valley Orthodontics. where, of course, you can give them a call for a free consultation today. It's 637-2222. You'll never forget that number, 637-2222. Castle Valley Orthodontics bringing you the halftime report. We'll go over the first half stats. It's a shorter halftime here at the middle school level, 26-6. Canyon View right now all over Mont Harmon. We're back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist, and here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
Imagine stepping foot into your dream home. The scent of fresh paint and the feel of plush carpet under your feet. Hi, this is Greg at the Driggs Mortgage Team. We make that dream come to life with our expert guidance and personalized financing solutions. Now closer to you at our new location in 23 South Carbon Avenue, Suite 21 in Price, because when it comes to financing your home, there's simply no substitute for experience.
At Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, we have the solutions to your financial goals. From auto loans, RV, home and business, to savings, money market, and certificate accounts. With local people, local lending, and local decisions, you can depend on us.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
It is halftime here at Emery High School as we have middle school football here tonight between Canyon View and Mont Harmon. And right now the Canyon View Cougars take a 26-6 lead into the break. Travis, really the final 4 minutes of the first half provided all the scoring.
All the scoring, like you said, big plays. Canyon View comes up with the Pirates 2 seconds away from getting a stop, and then you look up and into the end zone they go on that last play before that timeout. That's a great timeout. You get your play set up. And for the Pirates defensively, just kind of out of sorts on those last couple plays, allowing touchdowns.
Let's take a look at the first half stats. We're going to start with Canyon View. And quarterback McCoy Truman, he's completed 2 passes in this game. He's got 44 yards and a touchdown off of those 2 completions. Not too shabby. You'll take that if you're Coach Ward.
Yeah, that's a great play. You'll take that. Exactly what he needed to do was not turn the ball over, come out, and just read what Mont Harmon's doing and take advantage of that with his feet and his arm.
Does have 1 turnover through the interception inside the 10 at the 5-yard line, but it turned out to be okay because just a few plays later it was a safety. Trey Nielsen has thrown 1 pass in this game for Canyon View. That was for a 36-yard touchdown. And then we take a look at the receiving stats. Well, it's been the Jesse Drake show. He's got 3 receptions. He's got 2 touchdowns. He's also got 80 yards receiving.
It's a great first half, right? 20 yards away from a 100-yard game, but you'll take that in the first half with the catches, the touchdowns, and that explosive play at the end.
Now, we talked about Trey Nielsen and just how great he has been. He's also got 74 yards on the ground, including a 49-yard touchdown run. That really changed the dynamic of this game, and so Nielsen has kind of been the do-it-all guy so far in this contest. For Canyon View, who leads 26-6. We'll take a look at the first half stats for Mont Harmon. Jackson Smith, we know what type of an athlete this kid is. He completed his first pass for 41 yards down the sideline. Since then, he's got a few more completions, but he goes into the break 69 yards through the air with completions of 41, 10, and 18.
Yeah, coming up with those plays was Tatton, who went up on that one and got it the highest point. Then the second one off the deflection falls right into his chest, stays in bounds, makes the play. So the Pirates with those streak plays, they came up with 2 of them. But for the most part, Canyon View's done a nice job of eliminating those big-time plays, and that was their game plan coming in, not getting beat deep.
Yeah, Nate Tatton in this game has 2 grabs for 59 yards. He has a catch of 41, a catch of 18, has made a couple of circus grabs, almost had a couple of more to his name as well. Dawson Johnson has been fantastic for Mont Harmon in this game. He's got 1 catch for 10 yards. That was on a screenplay. Out of the backfield, Johnson, well, he's got the lone touchdown of this game for Mont Harmon. He was able to take this one 42 yards. So right now, 9 carries, 44 yards.
Dawson Johnson, when given the opportunity to run the football, has looked really well. They did go away from it there for a little bit, but to get back in this game, they're going to have to utilize Dawson Johnson more in the ground game.
26-6 is the score. The Canyon View Cougars with the lead right now over the Mont Harmon Pirates. And really the story for me in the first half, it was field position. And that was absolutely dominated by Canyon View.
Yeah, Pirates didn't elect to punt, try to play the field position. They went for it a couple times deep in their own territory. Came up short, and that allows Canyon View a short field. And when you get a short field, you have to take advantage. That's exactly what the Cougars did.
We are about 3 minutes away from getting the second half off and rolling, and Canyon View will get first crack at it, already up 20 points in this championship game. So, in fact, we are going to get rolling right now. A little bit of a different format. Well, perhaps. Let's see. And they're going to pull the players off the field. A little bit of confusion.
Not quite time.
Not quite time just yet. Maybe it is. There's confusion out on the field. Typically, we... There we go. We're going to take a few warm-ups, about 3 minutes of warm-ups. There we go. Coach is getting the players set. Championship action here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Also streaming tonight's game, video feed with the radio broadcast on our YouTube page, Castle Country Radio Emery. You can watch this game on demand. You can go back and watch all the Emery High School football games there as well throughout the season. We're going to pause for about 2.5 minutes. We'll come back. Second half action is upon us when we return.
My son and daughter both play sports, a lot of sports. And with that can come injuries, bruises, sprains, and unfortunately breaks. That's why we use Eastern Utah Imaging. They're a convenient and local option for imaging and an important part of a student-athlete's team.
Eastern Utah Imaging for high-quality, affordable MRI and X-ray services. Many quick scans take 30 minutes or less. You can call for an appointment or ask your doctor to refer you to Eastern Utah Imaging, North Fairgrounds Road in Price. Call 636 X-ray. That's 636-9729.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
You're listening to Mont Harmon football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Just about set to go. Second half action here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. 26-6 Canyon View with the lead over Mont Harmon, and Canyon View is going to get first crack at it here in the second half.
Yeah, it's an important opening drive here in the third quarter for the Pirates. You know they're going to onside kick this to try to get the football back. And for the Cougars, you're got to play up, make sure that ball doesn't bounce off you, touch you, and come up with the loose ball. But it's important for the Pirates to get a 3-and-out or get the football back on this onside kick.
Mont Harmon's going to line this up at the 40, moving left to right on the radio dial. Set to boot it away is Mason Powell. Powell gets the running start, and he kicks this one deep down the middle of the field. This one's going to take a roll all the way back inside the 10. It dies at the 5, and now it's going to have to set up a return. I believe he stepped on the goal line is what they're going to say. They will rule that a safety against Canyon View. Well, the ball bounced, was picked up at the 5-yard line. And if you're Mont Harmon, that's a terrific way to start this half. So, Travis, they needed something to get going, did Mont Harmon. That was an excellent kick by Powell. Put it right down the middle of the field. That ball bounced all the way inside the 5-yard line. It rolled before finally picked up by Horton. Horton tried to reverse field and went into the end zone. So that makes it 26-8. Now you have the advantage of replay over on your side, where I do not, on your side of the booth.
They definitely caught the ball, went at the 3-yard line, picked it up, and his momentum carried him into the end zone and then back out.
I'm totally confused as to what's going on here.
I don't believe that's not a safety.
I'm totally confused.
Why would it?
What's going on here?
Why would it be a safety?
I don't know.
He wasn't touched. He wasn't tackled. The momentum.
Now they're ruling it. Now the officials are saying it's an inadvertent whistle. We'll take 2 points off. But did he not? He signaled a safety, did he not? I mean, he put it up on the
signaled
scoreboard.
A safety, which makes no sense. It's not a safety.
That's okay. It's Wednesday. It's late on a Wednesday night. We're going to re-kick. Okay. As you can tell, I was totally confused by it. But now Mont Harmon's going to kick it off again to Canyon View.
Which really hurts Mont Harmon.
It does hurt Mont Harmon because
Powell deep.
Powell had a terrific kick.
And the coverage got him down there, and he was inside the 5. But it's Wednesday. It's late.
Referees have an extremely tough job.
It's spooky season.
Yeah, mistakes are always made. No one is perfect, and we're going to redo it.
Yeah, just fix it.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly it. They fixed it, right? The officials fixed this up. Now here's a high kick, and this one is shy. Mont Harmon is able to pick it up off of a touch from Canyon View. What a disaster for the Cougars. Mont Harmon grabs the loose ball. They have it inside the Canyon View 40-yard line. What a bizarre turn of events. 6 seconds into the second half.
Yeah, I think he just missed the football. Went up in the air,
bounced off his helmet.
Off a Cougar, and then in the hands of a Mont Harmon Pirate picks it up. So after all that, the Pirates do get the football to start this third quarter.
Wow. Well, welcome to middle school football, Travis.
And now we're going back. And here we go. Finally got him set.
Well,
at the
they say
spot.
that they're going to give Mont Harmon the ball at their own 47-yard line. Pistol set. Smith hands it off to Johnson. Dawson's able to take it into Canyon View side of the field, gets it up to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to get him the football. He's running really well tonight. We've seen the touchdown run he had. That one right there, that's a big chunk on first down.
Right now, 2nd down and 4 for the Pirates. They have the ball at the Canyon View 46-yard line. And
that's on
Mont Harmon.
That's on Harmon.
Yeah, they saw blitz coming. There's some movement up front, and that'll back up the Pirates 5 yards. They're back on their own side of the field.
Yeah, they see the Cougars trying to jump that timing and that snap, and they've done it a couple times. So you come out of that stance to pick that block up, and you can't. It's a false start.
2nd down. Smith takes the snap, hands it off. It's Johnson up the middle yet again. And right now, Canyon View giving up chunk plays right up the gut. 1 minute gone by here in the third quarter, 26-6. Canyon View with a lead, but Mont Harmon taking control of the ball here on the first possession of the second half, and now it's 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, if I'm the Pirates, I'm going tempo, though. Game's a lot shorter with the quarters. You've got to go a little bit tempo. You've got to have your next 2, 3, 4 plays already established and into the quarterback's ear.
Pistol set. Pitch play. Want to get it to Johnson. Finds his lane. Flag comes out. This is definitely coming back. It would be a first down on a 5-yard run up to the 40-yard line. But there are flags all over. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 5 flags.
Now you got a hat.
Yeah, the white hat. Throws a flag. Throws 2 flags and throws his hat.
Yeah, that's frustration on the Pirates sideline.
Now we wait for the ruling. 8:24 to play in the third. Referees are going to talk about it, and again, there is laundry all over this field.
Yeah, I think we're going to get one on the Cougars, too.
Typically, unsportsmanlike conducts, they typically offset.
Yeah, I think Horton's going to get called for one at the end of the play on the end of the run. Kind of shoved a Pirate on the replay. So I think we're going to have a bunch of offsetting penalties.
Yeah, there was a lot to digest there as the official with enough hand movements to have me confused up here in the booth as well. We have about 5 flags.
Yeah, the white hat doing a bunch of YMCA out there with all the hand movements he did.
There was a lot. There was a lot for them to digest, a lot for us to digest. And now Coach Abeda wants to get an explanation from the white hat on what the ruling is. I'm going to take a guess here and say everything was offsetting, but they are moving Mont Harmon backwards. So they move Mont Harmon back to the 40, and now they're going to walk off 15 yards. Back up to where they move the ball back. And so it was offsetting. Third down and two with 8:24 to play in the third quarter. 26-6. Cougars with the lead over the Pirates. Here we go. It's third down. Everything was offsetting. Smith's going to go back into the shotgun set. Maybe not. Now we have more stoppage out of the field. Lines judge is just going to hold over the ball with a white hat. I apologize. I am confused. I have no idea what is going on. I do believe it's third down and 3. Here we go. Smith out of the pistol set. Takes the snap. Handoff. It's Johnson up the middle, and I believe he has enough for the first down. No flags on the play. That'll move the sticks. First and 10, Mont Harmon. We're back to business here with the ball at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, they've strictly gone to Johnson on the ground, and he's picked up chunk plays, first down. And finally, the sticks can move. Everybody can breathe, and we're back to playing.
Yeah, we're back to playing football. Everything is
football,
good.
Yeah.
Everything is good. 8:15 and counting to play in the third quarter. Mont Harmon has the ball right now with the Canyon View 42-yard line.
If you're the Pirates, you got to continue to run the football. The way defensively they've been in the backfield on Jackson Smith all night, just not a lot of time back there. Running the football has been a big part of their offense, and they're moving the football on the ground.
Motion man coming left to right here for Mont Harmon out of the wingback spot. High snap, handoff to Johnson, and he goes nowhere. Big time play, getting into the backfield for Canyon View. It was Colton North.
Well, that play's done with the bad snap. Bad snap, and then doesn't allow your offensive line to hold up top, and then you just have to turn and hand the ball off. By that time, the Cougars are in there.
Ball's at the 44-yard line. You have to get all the way to the 32. Second and 12 for the Pirates. A lot of time is rolling off this clock. We saw some quick strikes offensively, but now things have settled a little bit.
Yeah, Colton North is the one that blew that play up.
Smith, quick pass, goes right side. Ball into the hands of Tatton. The wide receiver screen goes nowhere. Canyon View is able to sniff it out. Now a loss of 1 on the play, and that sets up third down and 13.
So you're moving the ball on the ground, then you go loss, now you're third and long.
Bentley Bell once again in on the takedown. We've called his name a few times defensively. And again, Mont Harmon has to get to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, 4-down territory. So what you want to do here is just pick up what you can on this third. Make it 4th and 5, 4th and 6 if you can.
I think it's 4-down territory the rest of the game. Smith wants to go deep. Finds his man Tatton, caught at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Pirates. Tatton once again. And the Pirates get the strike that they need with 6:14 to play in the third quarter. And it's 26-12, just like that.
Yeah, those two have a connection on the same page. Jackson Smith, time in the pocket, gets flushed just a little bit, throws it up over the top for the touchdown as Roten's just late, can't get his hand up to knock the ball to the turf. And the Pirates needed that score in the worst way at the 6:14 mark of the third.
Tatton is a problem on the outside. Smith, he's got that cannon of an arm, and those two, as you said, they have a connection, and we have seen it time and time again tonight.
That streak play's been there. That's the third time they've connected on the streak play. This time it goes for a touchdown.
Another 40-plus yard touchdown for the Pirates. Smith wants to take the quarterback keeper, and no one's fooled for Canyon View. 2-point conversion attempt, no good. 6:14 to play in the third. We'll keep it here. 26-12. Canyon View yet to touch the ball here in the second half.
A lot of time off the clock. The Pirates are right back into it with that touchdown play.
They needed a score, and they got it. They got it in a big way. You think that may become part of the offensive game plan? Let's get Tatton man-to-man coverage down the sideline and throw it deep.
Yeah, he's got speed. He's got good size to him, and he's got good hands. That's the play that they're trying to get, trying to go over the top of those corners. That's how they beat this Cougar team the first time, is those, Hail Mary type plays, and the Cougars struggled with it. They've done a good job in the first half of it, only allowing 2, and this time with the third Hail Mary play, converting for a touchdown.
Here's a really, really important kickoff. Now, we've seen that Powell has the ability to kick this deep for Mont Harmon. They've also recovered an onside kick.
They definitely go onside.
This one is more towards the sideline. It takes a bounce out of bounds.
Not a lot of room to kick that. You just punt it out of bounds, take the penalty. If it's me, I'm just going onside. There's no harm in it.
Kick it to the sideline. If the ball goes out of bounds, you get an illegal procedure. What's it hurt, really?
They're just trying to find one of those red jerseys to try to put that ball off of a couple times tonight. It looked like the Pirates, they did get the ball last time off that onside because they hit a red jersey and it just went straight up in the air.
Spot that ball at the 45-yard line, and that's where Canyon View will take over. Short field, 55 yards in front of them.
For the Pirates, not a lot of pressure tonight, getting in the back, getting that quarterback out.
1st and 10.
Some point, if the Pirates are going to be aggressive defensively and start maybe bringing some pressure. You got to get a turnover.
Snap and a handoff. North out of the backfield. Boy, that's a big fella running right up the gut. He is pushing forward past the 45. Gets it up to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, for the Pirates, they just overran the play. When you overrun the play, it allows big lanes, big gaps, and that's a first down run. They did get in the backfield, but before they got in the backfield, just hand the ball off, and boom, first down.
Three-headed monster out of the backfield, and North has definitely done some damage. 1st and 10. High snap. Hand off to North again. Breaks 1, 2, 3 tackles. Lost the football. It's loose, and I believe Mont Harmon did not recover it. Golden opportunity for the Pirates. They couldn't come up with it. That would have been the break that Mont Harmon needed. But North stuck with it. And Travis, you're going to have to be my eyes on the replay to see if North was the one that came up with the loose ball.
Yeah, he gets to the outside, and then he loses the football. And it's right in the hands of Nate Tatton, and he bobbles it. And as Tatton's trying to cradle it back into his chest, he loses it once again.
Turns out to be a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
And North did recover the fumble.
Ball is at the 40-yard line for Canyon View on Mont Harmon's side of the field. And we have a pre-snap penalty. 2nd and 8 just became 2nd and 13. No, 2nd and 8 just became 2nd and 3.
Pirates are offside.
And neutral zone infraction against the Pirates.
Yeah, I don't know how Tatton didn't get that football. It's in his hands, and as he's turning to try to run, he lost it again, and North just pounced on the football.
2nd down and 3. Place that ball directly at the 35-yard line. 5:02 to play here in the third quarter. It's been a long third quarter. Had a little bit of confusion early on, and then Mont Harmon got the ball and didn't use a ton of time before striking down the sideline. Second down and about 3 yards to go. Nielsen out of the quarterback spot, lines up. Left side, he's going to keep it himself. Foot race, gets the edge. 25-yard line out of the 20, shoved out of bounds.
It's a great run. You just step up in the pocket, and then you just tuck, and you use your legs, and you go down the sideline. You pick up the first down.
So a big play down to the 20. Dawson Johnson saves the touchdown, and with 4:35 to play here in the third, Canyon View was threatening to get the 6 back that they just gave up a few moments ago.
You get a great chip block in the backfield that just springs you enough. It's not much. It's just a little bit of a touch to get him off balance, and then you just break free with your speed down the sideline. First down, important first down pickup.
First down. Handoff up the middle, and this goes for a big gain for Canyon View. Lincoln Huntington, who was a part of that 3-headed monster out of the backfield, he's been a little bit more quiet today. That time he was able to take it for a gain of 5 yards.
Smart. You keep the clock running. You keep the ball on the ground. They can't stop the run. You're running 3, 4, 5 yards a carry, 2nd and 5.
And right now, I think that's all.
You've got to play here if you want to pass. Everything's pinched inside. We've seen this formation before on the defensive side by the Pirates. They gave up a touchdown in this formation in the first half.
I think Canyon View really just wants to work some of the clock. Here's a snap and a handoff, and this will go for more good yardage inside the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 11 that time, and it's north once again. So Canyon View, the Cougars threatening. It's a goal-to-go situation. 3:45 to play in the third.
Just great blocking by Canyon View.
Canyon View wanted to play a physical brand of football, and they are doing that right now.
Yeah, and that's Pace, who set that one up with the block he had in the inside.
Truman, the quarterback. He's got Huntington with him in the backfield. Truman takes the perfect snap, hands it off. Truman gives it to Huntington, who tried a patient run, and there just wasn't a lot there. Loss on the play. Back now at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, Mont Harmon gets downfield, like you said. Try to be patient. Tries to stop and let that defender just flop to the ground. Maybe you step over him and you can pick up yards, but he stays, makes the tackle. It's a good job of staying in the lane and making the tackle.
So now Nielsen will come in at the quarterback spot. He'll have Huntington line up to the left. 4 wideouts, 2 on each side.
Yeah, making that tackle is Mason Powell, who's done a good job defensively tonight making tackles.
Yeah, we've called his name a few times. Second down and goal to go. From the 12-yard line, Nielsen takes the snap. He's going to roll out left side. Does he get the edge? He does. He's got daylight in front of him. Splits 2 defenders. Touchdown. Touchdown on a 12-yard run. Once again, Canyon View's Trey Nielsen finds the end zone, and it's 32-12 as the lights flicker here at Emery High.
That's a quarterback take the whole way, speed to the outside, and once he breaks contain, that's a touchdown. You can see all the Pirates shifted one way, sidesteps into the end zone, and he answered back, Jordan, here in the third, making it 32-12.
2-point conversion attempt coming up. Nielsen will remain in at quarterback. He's got Huntington lined up to the right. 2 wideouts outside to the left for Canyon View is Court Johnson.
Middle's open.
Nielsen wants to run it. Splits 2 defenders. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, but a flag comes out for the back judge. And there's a flag at about the 5-yard line. And another flag as the referee has to throw us out for a second time tonight. So once again, a sideline warning on top of everything else that was just called. It will negate the 2-point conversion. .235 to play in the third quarter. It's 32-12. So now a discussion from the sidelines on how Canyon View wants to handle the penalty. So a hold against Canyon View. They're going to mark that off. Spot that back at about the 13-yard line. And that's where Canyon View is going to have to try to pick up this 2-point conversion. So the untimed down with 2:35 to play here in the third. 32-12 is the score. McCoy Truman once again at the quarterback spot. Truman's got one man lined up to the right side. High snap. Truman's going to throw, wants to go to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Johnson with a tremendous defensive play, pokes it away. Damage done, 32-12. Canyon View with a 20-point lead. They'll kick off to Mont Harmon when we return here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
You're listening to Canyon View Football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
2:35 left to play in the third quarter. Canyon View 32, Mont Harmon 12. The two teams have exchanged touchdowns here in the second half. So the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that was called against Mont Harmon on the 2-point conversion, the Cougars elected to use it on the kickoff. So now they're kicking off on their own side of the field from the 45-yard line. So you want to talk about a prime opportunity for an onside kick. Not out much, that's for sure. Ball is teed up with 2:35 again to play here in the third quarter. Trey Nielsen in this game now 119 yards rushing on the ground with 2 touchdowns. No onside. It will be an end-over-end kick. Ball is loose out of the turf. Logan Terry picks it up, and Terry gets popped inside the 10-yard line. That's a tough play for Terry to make deep back on the return. And Canyon View able to use that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to their advantage. And the Pirates are going to have to march 91 yards.
That's a costly penalty. Like you said, 91 yards now of green grass in front, down 32-12 here in the third quarter. And sometimes things just snowball at a rapid rate.
Yeah. Yeah, again, such a tough play for Terry to make. He attempted a nice effort. Empty backfield set. Mont Harmon's going to have to work with a lot
of speed.
A lot of speed, yep.
You're going to have to go through the air. We got a timeout by the Pirates.
Timeout comes with 2:29 left to play here in the third quarter. Just returned from a commercial break a moment ago, so Travis will keep it here. But just looking at the way things are going, an empty backfield for Mont Harmon, probably their best opportunity. If you spread the field out a little bit, you give Smith an opportunity to use his legs, which we know he can do.
Yeah, those lanes should open up, like you said. You can try those little bubble screens to the outside. We've seen time and time again those streak plays where you're just throwing the ball up. Nate Tatton's made some great plays tonight. You're going to have to work the edges. You're at times going to have to work the middle of the field with some slant route plays.
Well, there's no doubt that Smith's favorite option has been Nate Tatton. He's put himself right in the spotlight tonight with a great game. He's had a great season. They both have.
Yeah, but you got to go up tempo. You're going to have
the
plays in quick, and I just don't think that's how the Pirates operate.
Smith back to pass. He's going to loft it deep. Has man-to-man coverage. Undershoots Tatton. Boy, he broke away for a moment. That could have been a disaster for Canyon View. Rigdon Roten in on the defense. Pokes the ball down to the turf with 2:23 to play in the third. Still 32-12. That's the score right now. Canyon View trying to cling to their second win over Mont Harmon of the season. The rubber match. Both teams took care of business on their home fields earlier this season.
That's the right play call.
It is.
That 1-on-1 to the outside, and the ball's just a little bit underthrown. Maybe he thought Tant was going to come back to the 30. Instead, he stays to the outside edge.
There's man-to-man on Tatton again. He's going to line up left side outside the hash marks.
Yeah, you got to go right back to it.
Pitch. This one goes to Johnson. Dawson trying to find a gap. He's pulled forward. Not a bad gain there on second down. Bentley Bell once again on the tackle. 3rd and 5. Ball at the 15-yard line. Got to get to the 20 to move the sticks as we hit the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter.
Yeah, maybe for the Pirates, you'd like to see Madsen, your tight end, maybe just sit down in the zone, pick up a first down. You got to keep the sticks alive, and I think there's been some opportunities where they've missed, where Madsen sat in the zone in the middle of the field, and they've missed him.
Well, Madsen is a ball player as well. True athlete here for Mont Harmon. Takes the snap, does Smith. He's going to run up the middle. Maybe an ad-lib attempt here. Gets it past the 15 to the 16-yard line. And now we're looking at 4th down and 4.
Thought he had a lane if he bounces back to the outside and gets to the edge. Instead, he just keeps it in the middle, and he's wrapped up. So 4th down and 4.
This right here may just be the biggest play of the game. Already down 20 points. Mont Harmon's going to go for it. If they cannot convert, Canyon View would take over in the red zone.
Yeah, Colton North does a good job wrapping Jackson Smith up on the tackle. So watching the replay again, no room to run to the outside.
Pistol set, and this goes nowhere. The Canyon View defense able to move just inside, close the gap, take down to force the turnover on downs, and now Canyon View takes over at the Mont Harmon 14-yard line. That right there might just be the play of the game, and it was North yet again stepping up at the takedown. Colton North is going to be a ball player.
Trey Nelson, too, in there. Colton North. That play right there, you'd have your quarterback kind of the shotgun, but not really back deep enough. And he gets the ball, he just turns and hands it up. It's easy to read if you're a defense just to stay boxed in that box. And that's what they do, and they force the turnover.
Truman, the quarterback, with 1:05 to play in the third quarter, 32-12. Canyon View with the lead. High snap, handoff to North. North past the line of scrimmage, gets a gain of 1.
That's fine. You just keep that ball, keep that clock moving, get to the fourth quarter, and you can pretty much drain most of the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're a quarter away from the championship. Got one more play to run here on 2nd and 9, but their ability to run the football tonight has been a big difference in this game, and the way that they played field position has really crushed Mont Harmon. Mont Harmon's deep in their own territory throughout this game and really never could dig out of that hole.
No. Final 30 seconds here of the third quarter. Canyon View with the ball, 2nd down and 9. Man coming in motion. McCoy Truman gets a pass off to the right side. This will go for good yardage inside the 10. Can he cross the goal line? Yes! Touchdown! Touchdown, Canyon View. Jesse Drage yet again. And now it's 38-12.
Little bubble screen to the outside. We see Emery run this play non-stop, and it works for them. This time you get the ball to the outside, and doing the rest, scoring, is Drage into the end zone for another touchdown.
Simple pitch and catch football for Canyon View. And they strike with 12 ticks left here in the third quarter to win the quarter. They lead 38-12. They've extended that lead, largest of the game now, of 26 points.
Yeah, tonight Mont Harmon's just had a difficult time tackling. A bunch of missed tackles has led to points on the board here at 38-12, 12 seconds in the quarter.
Truman out of the shotgun. He's got Huntington with him in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off, and Huntington trying to get into the goal line. The Mont Harmon defense holds tight inside the 1. They keep him from getting in. 38-12 with 12 seconds left. Since the quarter, the end of the quarter is approaching, Travis, we'll keep it here. PATs have been a problem for both teams, but still, Canyon View running away with this one now up 26 points.
Had complete control of the game.
But the stat line for Drage in this game, he's got 4 catches for 90 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, we talked about it at half. He was on pace for a 100-plus game, 10 yards short, but the 3 touchdowns, they've had no answer for him.
12 ticks left in an interesting third quarter.
Yeah, we went 26-6 at the half, and here we sit 38-12 with 12.1 seconds here in the third.
Canyon View to tee this up. Huntington's going to boot it away. Lincoln's going to take a few steps back. He'll get his running start from about the 34-yard line, two back deep to return for Mont Harmon. Huntington can put leg to the ball. We saw it the last time out. He'll do it this time yet again. This one will take a bounce. Picked up. Tatton to the 30. 35. Tatton gets the ball past the 35 up to the 37-yard line. And with 4 ticks left in this quarter, that's where the Pirates will set up shop.
Just an uphill battle all night for Mont Harmon in this game.
And another flag is out on the field. Quite sure who this one's against. An unsportsmanlike conduct against Mont Harmon. So there goes the good field position. They had the ball at the 39, but now they'll have it back at the 24. Not ideal.
Yeah, that flag's coming on Dawson Johnson, or take your pick, Nate Tatton, as they were.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure who it was called on.
Yeah, one of those two is who the white hat looked back at. Those two are in the vicinity on the replay, and they said something, and you can see the white hat throw the flag at him.
So now, because of that, spot this ball back at the 24-yard line. Still just 1st and 10. Snap. Smith, the throw. Little head fake. Rolls out left side. He's got room to run. Gets out to the 25, down to the 30. Smith still on his feet, shoved out of bounds as he gets beyond the 35, up to the 37-yard line, and that's the way the quarter will come to a close. There's Jackson Smith showing off the athletic ability on the run outside of the pocket. 1st and 10, Mont Harmon, when we return on 107.3 FM, 750 AM, also coming to you live on our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery.
Discover the difference experience makes at Mr. Automotive in Huntington. With over 30 years dedicated to matching the perfect vehicle with the right person in Castle Country, we know a thing or two about cars and about saving you money. Thanks to our low overhead, we're able to pass incredible savings directly on to you. Drive away happy with a deal as reliable as our service. Visit Mr. Automotive today, where experience means savings and you meet your new car. At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
Back in the viewing audience on our YouTube channel for the final 10 minutes. You and I are going to be on the road this Friday. We'll have Emery High School football at Delta. It's going to be the lengthy drive. We'll take the lengthy drive so you don't have to. You can watch the game on our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery, or listen to it right here on KOAL, 107.3 FM, 750 AM. You can also listen or watch with the Castle Country Radio app. Real simple. You can download it for free, just the Castle Country Radio app. Ball is at the 37-yard line. Mont Harmon's going to move right to left on the radio dial over the final 10 minutes of play. 1st and 10. Smith just had an electric run to reset the downs. Now a quick pass out to Tatton. He's going to launch it downfield. He's got a man wide open, undershoots him. Tatton was under pressure, did take a shot. As he got rid of the football, it was intended for Alex Martinez. And it falls incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Alex just has to come back to the football, make the catch. Instead, he just stays in the zone. The ball's just a little bit of a short hop to him, about 2 yards short.
2nd down and 10. Ball is still at the 37-yard line. Trophy presentation will come up at the end of the game. Got that trophy sitting to your left You've had a good view at it all game long, Travis.
Yeah, sitting right there. And 9:52 left. It looks like it might be in favor of Canyon View.
Might be. This is a very crucial drive for the Pirates. They'll stack right side. Back to Tatton. Tatton off the screen, gets by one would-be tackler and two, and finally taken down as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He had to work about 8 yards back to climb up to the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at 3rd down and 10 as the clock continues to move with 9:34 to play and counting.
Yeah, Canyon View tonight's done a good job tackling, not allowing those yards after the catch to run after, in the backfield. They just swoop in, and they've done that all night long, tackling and not allowing those big chunk plays to break off after a missed tackle.
3rd down and 10. It's been an entertaining game, to say the least. And now there's a pre-snap penalty, a lot of movement. I believe the guilty party is going to be Mont Harmon.
Yeah, the whole offensive line moved.
A lot of anticipation up front.
Yeah, that's because of the pressure Canyon View's brought. You're just trying to get out of that stance a little bit too quick.
3rd down. Smith backpedaling, has to drop it off, and that's a tough play to make up over the top of the defense. Once again, Bentley Bell in on the deflection. Pass was intended for Johnson, and it's incomplete. 4th down and long, 4th and 15 coming up.
Yeah, Bell goes up and like basketball, just blocks it, swats it to the turf. 4th down.
There's no question that Mont Harmon will be going for this as we hit the final 8:45 of this game. They've been aggressive all night long, Travis.
Sometimes that aggressive nature just...
Sometimes it can work against you.
Yep.
Smith is going to throw, little pump fake, now he's going to run, and he is tripped up, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll be a turnover on down, so the ball will go back to Canyon View with 8:39 to play in the game. Well, you get the sense that Mont Harmon almost had to have something there, Travis.
Had to have a big play. You're just hoping Jackson can, stay afloat and find maybe a block up towards where that line of scrimmage play was, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, tripped up. Turnover on downs.
Well, give a lot of credit to this Canyon View defense.
Yeah, they've played well tonight, holding this team to 12 points.
They have a lot of electric options offensively for Mont Harmon. If it's Tatton, Martinez, Smith, Johnson, Donaldson. We've also seen, as you've called out, Madsen before. I mean, there's just a lot of talent on this Mont Harmon roster. Handoff, that's North. He's got room to run. He trips, falls forward up to the 30-yard line. Good chunk of change there. Gain of 7 to set up 2nd and 3. Been impressed with the way North has been able to run the football as well.
Yeah, they got weapons on that offensive side of the ball, too. Does Canyon View.
Yeah, there's a couple of game breakers. Like I said, the futures game. That's how I like to refer to this. The futures game. You get the Cougars. You get Canyon View, San Rafael. They'll team up Mont Harmon and Helper. They're going to be teaming up. We'll be calling these kids' names on Friday night before we know it. And, of course, there's nothing like Friday Night Lights. Everyone knows that that's just an electric atmosphere. 2nd down and 3. It's North once again. Puts his head down. Flag comes out. Pretty sure this one's coming back. And it is. A hold is called. So that will negate what would have been a 1st down. $7:50 left to play here in the game. You would expect Canyon View to really start working that clock, Travis.
Yeah, just keep handing the ball off. Clock's rolling, 2nd and 13.
Yep.
And that's all you're going to do. If you're Canyon View, you're just going to bleed this clock. And to my left, pick this trophy up and celebrate.
Huntington lines up to the left of Truman. Out of the shotgun set for Canyon View. Calls for a man in motion. It's Nielsen. Hand off to Huntington. Goes up the middle. Past the original line of scrimmage inside the 35 to the 30. Well, they spot up at the 35. So a decent gain of 5 yards. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Have to get the ball up to the 27-yard line to keep the sticks moving. Well, the fall sports season rapidly coming to an end. We, at the high school level, just had divisionals for cross country. You can get those results at castlecountryradio.com, gearing up for the next round of the 3A soccer state tournament.
Golf's going on.
State golf going on right now. Both Carbon and Emery qualifying for the second day tomorrow. And we have another pre-snap penalty. This may be offsides. It is against Mont Harmon. So 3rd and 8 now becomes 3rd and 3. And we are going into the final week of high school football. Now the Carbon Dinos are going to wrap things up tomorrow night. I know on our sister station, 95.3 The Peak, Sonny Buscarini and Aiden Mortensen are going to make that lengthy drive out to Cedar City. They take on the Canyon View Falcons.
Those two are neck and neck in that RPI.
That's going to be a battle tomorrow night. Then you and I are going to be back at it on Friday. We'll travel to Delta as the Spartans take on the Rabbits. 3rd down and 3. Snap, Nielsen's going to roll out right side, stops, and he is attacked immediately. That's a nice defensive play by Mont Harmon. Able to step up and create a little bit of chaos. That's Lewis Donaldson, who got a little bit of help as well, but able to disrupt that play. And now it is 4th down and long, 4th and 12 with 6 minutes to play in the ball game.
Gets in the backfield, makes the tackle. Like you said, gets off that block into the backfield in a hurry. Donaldson makes a tackle.
Clock continues to tick away. Canyon View still in the huddle with 11 on the play clock.
Yeah, just hand the ball off. Or a little pitch out play.
Nielsen's going to try to get to the outside. He does. Finds the edge. Tightrope, walks the sideline. He's got the first down. He makes 2-3 defenders miss, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown!
Or just take the ball and go through every single person on the field and into the end zone.
Trey Nielsen with another lengthy run. Nielsen has been on fire in this game, and now it's 44-12 with 5:22 to play.
He goes to the outside, dances around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the Mont Harmon Pirates into the end zone.
And with 5:22 to play, it is now 44-12, Canyon View.
9 Pirates had a chance to bring him down.
Well, it's not an easy task. That's for sure. Definitely was not due to a lack of effort. Nielsen getting shifty, getting skinny. Splits the defense. Truman takes the snap, hands it off, and North will walk it into the end zone for 2 more. And now it's 46-12. Canyon View with a lead, 5:22 left to play in the game. We'll pause for 30 seconds. It'll be Pirate football when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
You're listening to Canyon View Football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Canyon View and Mont Harmon football here tonight on KOAL. Love watching some middle school football. Future Spartans, future Dinos. With 5:22 to play here in the ball game. And the Cougars will kick this away to the Pirates. They have 2 back deep to return, including Tatton. He'll stand at his own 20. Huntington tees it up. Gets a running start. Here's the short kick. And Mont Harmon able to fall on it at the 45-yard line, moving right to left on the dial. Ball will set up on the near hash mark with 5:22 left to play in the game. Dominating second half by Canyon View. They've been outstanding.
They've been great since the opening kick. The way defensively they've, flying around the field offensively, they ran the football well. They've came up with some plays when they had to through the air.
Yep.
They've just dominated from the start.
So 1st down and 10 for the Pirates. Ball is placed at the 46-yard line near hash mark. Got a 34-point advantage right now for the Cougars. Smith lines up out of the pistol set. Takes the snap, wants to throw deep, and he overshoots his intended receiver. Callan Donaldson was the intended wideout. Incomplete, sets up 2nd down and 10. Stops the clock with 5:15 left to play.
There's not a lot of time back there tonight for the Pirates to get anything in the through the air.
Canyon View's done a terrific job of really bringing the pressure to Smith. And again, talking with Coach Ward before the game, he says, we want to mimic everything that Emery High School does. We want to get these kids prepared for making that next step. And I think they've done a terrific job of doing just that.
Yeah, that's what you should do. You should have your programs running the same offense.
5:15 left to play. Smith out of the shotgun set. He's going to throw it out. Goes to Donaldson off the right side. A little hook and ladder. Gives it now to Johnson, and Johnson is tackled at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to take a guess at who the man was in on the takedown. It was Colton North, and we have called his name a bunch tonight.
Yeah, Colton North has been all over the field all night long, defensively in the backfield, making tackles, coming up with huge plays.
Ball is at the 44-yard line. Clock is moving. 4:40 left to play here in this game. Mont Harmon has to get it on to Canyon View out of the field up to the 44-yard line. Again, it's out of the pistol set. Johnson is going to be the deep back. Smith, pre-snap penalty, delay of game, didn't get it off in time. And so now it's 3rd and 18. That's an easy call there, right? You can't argue that one. We got the nice big play clocks here at Emery High School. Can't stress enough how much easier that makes my job as play-by-play when we're here on Friday nights at Emery High. It's great to see the play clocks in the end zone. 3rd and 18. Smith takes the snap. Back to pass, floats out left side. He's going to try to throw on the run. Flag is down in the backfield, and this pass is incomplete. Had 2 receivers running downfield. One was Tat and the other Donaldson. I believe it's a hold. Penalty will be declined, and that sets up 4th down and 18. Ball at the 39-yard line. And I believe we have a timeout on the field. We do. Timeout comes with 3:58 to play. We'll pause for 30 seconds. Another break. It's Canyon View and Mont Harmon here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
You're listening to Mont Harmon Football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
4th down coming up here for the Pirates with 3:58 to play the game. This one all Canyon View, 46-12. A game that was scoreless the majority of that first half. And then we have seen the Cougars really just kick it into high gear. They've been nearly unstoppable since about the midway point of the second quarter. So an excellent way for Canyon View to end this season. Here we go. 4th down, and the Pirates try a little trickery. Pass downfield, intended for Tat, and it's incomplete. And that will be a turnover on downs, and Canyon View is going to take over inside the 40-yard line. That field position battle has been dominated all game long by Canyon View, and the second half has been no different.
Nope, no different. They've dominated from the get-go, like you said. Short fields all night long, took advantage of that. And they've come out and they really just took it to the Pirates, leading 46-12. And they're 3 minutes, 51 seconds away from the trophy as it's getting ready to be sent down to the field.
Yeah, it's not to say the Mont Harmon has not had moments of success. We've seen flashes of it.
really hurt themselves with the field position.
Penalties.
Been
a factor. Turnovers really not a big deal for either team tonight. But with 3:51 to go, the Cougars will take over at the Mont Harmon 39-yard line, and a timeout is taken by Canyon View. So Canyon View wants to talk things over as we get down to the final 3:50. Say we keep it here, Travis, and an opportunity to talk about what we have in store over the next couple of nights. So you and I will be off tomorrow night, but we will most certainly be listening to the Carbon Canyon View game. It's a big game. That'll be on our sister station, 95.3 The Peak. A win there for the Dinos. They may just play host to a playoff game in the opening round of the 3A state tournament. I think that's a pretty evenly matched game tomorrow night. And then you and I are on the road. We'll take that lengthy trip to Delta. A win there for the Spartans. And you got the number 2 seed locked up for sure. You'll finish second in the region. Second only to the juggernaut of San Juan. Had a chance to talk with Coach John Famalo earlier today on KOAL's Drive Time Sports. Said the kids have not been happy with the way they've played over the last few weeks, but guess what? They've logged wins. I think that's the sign of a program that has set high expectations. Winning games and still not happy.
Yeah, logging wins, but just not playing up to the standards that you want to play, and that's a good, problem to have. You're still winning, but you're not happy with the way you're winning.
I love it. First down and 10 for the Cougars. Snap and a handoff. That's North going up the middle. Mont Harmon able to collapse defensively for a loss, and that clock will continue to tick as we are down to the final 3:40 here of this game. Now, if the Cougars want, they can just run this clock down. We do have an official's timeout. It looks like an injury down on the field. Say both teams have played this game with a relatively clean slate health-wise. But, Travis, as we kind of recap this game for a moment during this little break in the action, in your mind, when did the game really turn to favor Canyon View in a massive way?
It was early in that second quarter where the Pirates got backed up deep in their own area, and then Canyon View gets that short field. They go down, they score, and then it's just defensively, I think, and as a team, they really picked that intensity up, getting points on the board, coming through, forcing Mont Harmon offensively to try to struggle through the air on those deep plays that they tried to work, and they didn't get beat. And you could see that Mont Harmon had success running the football, but they just kind of shied away from it.
Well, Coach Ward was, really stressing physicality, making sure everything takes place in front of you, not getting beat deep. And I think we saw a physical brand of football from Canyon View early on. They made it very difficult on Smith, who was having to make throws on the run, not really allowing his weapons like Tatton and Donaldson to get open downfield.
Yeah, they didn't allow Jackson Smith to beat him tonight.
No, they played a physical brand of football up in the trenches. Second down, 11 for Canyon View. 3:20 to play here in the game. Cougars will take their time. Truman hands it off. This one will go for a minimal pickup. Probably run that clock down once again to about the 2.5-minute mark.
Yeah, the way defensively Jackson Smith really used a lot of energy, I think, in that first half. Defensively, he was there saving tackles.
He was.
Spot. He was flying around the field, and then he has to come back and play the quarterback spot.
So it's about 3rd and 15 here for the Cougars. Ball placed right now, the 43-yard line. They'll run that play clock down, break the huddle in about 10 seconds. Snap this ball at around the 2:30 mark. McCoy Truman picks up the loose ball on the bad snap, throws it as the pressure was coming, and that pass is incomplete. Pressured up the gut by Jason Kelly. That stops the clock with 2:26 to play here in the ball game.
One more point for the Cougars to run here. Just hand the ball off, change the possession, pick the first down up, and you pretty much ice this thing.
Love the fact that this season series was decided with a rubber match. Canyon View protected home field early on. Mont Harmon protected their home field as well. So it just made sense for these two teams to solidify great seasons here at Emery High School under the lights. Excellent contest. Great to be a part of it tonight. 4th down for Canyon View. Truman throws it deep, and that pass is incomplete. He wanted to connect with Roten. Roten tripped. And so a turnover on downs will reverse field. Mont Harmon will take over at the 43-yard line. A chance for the Pirates to get something going to end on a positive with 2:19 to play, down by 34 points.
Airing it out. Wanted to go one-on-one down the seam, and he just tripped himself up.
You can watch this game on demand. It's going to be always available for you here on the Emery YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery, as well as the other Emery High School football games throughout this season. Smith takes the snap. He'll run it up the gut. He's got room to run. He's in a Canyon View territory down the sideline. Smith still on his feet. He's brought down at about the 23-yard line. He wanted a horse collar. I think he's got a complaint. But the refs keep the flags in the pocket. Still Smith with an explosive play getting inside the Canyon View 25 down to the 23-yard line.
That's a burst we've seen him do time and time again. It looked like a horse collar from up here. Should have been called. And he's brought down shy of the 20-yard line.
Even without the 3 yards off of the penalty, still a big chunk of change. Mont Harmon fighting through the final 2 minutes of this game with it being 46-12. They can take their time, as the outcome of this one not really in doubt. Smith with the ball out of the pistol set, hands it off to Johnson, and Johnson's got some daylight, splits 2 defenders, still on his feet inside the 10-5, touchdown! Touchdown Pirates! Dawson Johnson on a 23-yard run. And Dawson continuing to highlight what's been a terrific evening for him out of the backfield. And it's 46-18 as we hit the 140 mark.
Yeah, he's ran the ball well. And when he gets that burst and he gets to the outside or in the inside, he's going to score. He scored a couple times tonight.
And so the Pirates will have an opportunity to tack a few more on here in the final minute 41. And they are going to attempt a PAT. Jackson Smith will attempt it. Why not? He can do everything else. He can play defense, quarterback, high snap, ball is down, and look at that. Smith puts it right down Broadway. 46-19. Love seeing the kicking game play a factor. It's so crucial at the high school level. You know, Carbon High School has one of the elite kickers in 3A in Luke Brady. Emery has seen phenomenal kicking over the last decade. Right now, Jaden Atwood has been nearly automatic as well when it comes to PATs. Kicking is a huge part of the high school game, and I think we've seen tonight it's not going to be a problem for Carbon or Emery moving forward.
No, like to see it, it's important, and we've seen at the high school level how important it is.
We have seen games decided by field goals over the past 15 years of sharing the booth with you. It's always entertaining. Love the kicking game. Smith puts through the extra point. Buck 41 left in this one. Pirates will kick it back now to Canyon View. And then expect the Cougars to just run out the final minute 40 of this ball game. Comes an onside kick. It goes goes backwards. And that's where Canyon View will take over inside the Mont Harmon 40-yard line. Seen a little bit of everything tonight, haven't we?
We've seen it all.
We've seen a lot tonight in this game. Why not? Final game of the middle school football season. Championship on the line. Why not? Let's see it all tonight here at Emery High School. So Canyon View will take over at the Mont Harmon 39-yard line. They push it back a yard. First down and 10 for the Cougars. See if we see the quarterback's favorite play. We just kneel on the ball. I think it's coming. Quarterbacks love this at any level. If it's peewee, if it's middle school, line up under center, take the snap, take the knee, and that's exactly what Truman will do. So this one close to being in the books, Travis. Fun to share the broadcast booth here tonight. We're going to have plenty of post-game coverage of tonight's game coming up. We'll talk with Coach Ward. We'll also talk to a player off the Canyon View roster. Let Coach Ward decide who's going to come up with them as we get down to the final 60 seconds. A couple of more plays, and this one will be in the books tonight. Snap, and Mont Harmon playing through the snap. Truman takes the knee. Back at about the 44-yard line. Going to have to take one more as we go down to third. Well, he's going to have to take more than one more because Mont Harmon's going to take a timeout with 51 seconds left to play.
Can't take them with you.
Nope. Might as well use them, right? Last game of the season, why not?
Yeah, learning lessons.
Favorite aspect of tonight's game? I'm going to put you on the spot. What was it?
Just the atmosphere, all of it, letting these kids play under the lights here at Emery High School, the rubber match, everything, the anticipation. Just think everything was cool about it.
Yeah, it's a great environment, really is. And there's no better place to be. You and I are going to be here for one more game for sure. We know Emery's going to get a home playoff game. We don't know who that's going to be against. But we will be back in this booth at least one more time this season. And then?
Then what?
We'll be on the road for as long as it lasts.
Yeah, and basketball's not too far behind. It's crazy how fast football went.
First broadcast for basketball here on KOAL will be on November 20th, just about a month away. And basketball season comes fast, it comes furious. Have a new look for the Emery Spartans on the boys' side, saying goodbye to a very special senior class last year. The Emery Lady Spartans looking to expand off a second-place finish last year. That was a fun season to follow as well. Yeah, it's going to be here before we know it. And then, of course, we can't forget wrestling and swimming in those winter sports seasons. Third down. 3rd and 15 here for Canyon View. Handoff trying to go around the right side. It's Lincoln Huntington, and there's nothing there, and the clock will continue to move. And so one more play will do it. There's about a 2-second differential between the game and play clock. This one will be in the books. Again, post-game coverage is going to be available on our YouTube channel and KOAL tomorrow. We always do the Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, typically high school or junior college. This week, it's going to go to a middle school athlete. I think I have an idea of who that's going to be. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Snap on the final play of the ball game. Aiden Larson takes it around the end, and that will do it. Canyon View celebrates a championship as they top the Mont Harmon Pirates tonight, 46-19. Travis, in a game that was close throughout the entire first half, but from about the 5-minute mark on, it was all Canyon View.
Yeah, Canyon View dominated that game, like you said, from that mark on, really put their foot down and took control of the game. The Pirates really hurt themselves with field position and just never got the offense flowing.
Final score in this one, 46-19. We're going to send it back to the studio for just a moment. Post-game wrap-up coverage is coming up when we return here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Final score again, Canyon View 46, Mont Harmon 19.
Whether it is for your personal vehicle or a work truck, Toppet Pickup Covers has what you are looking for to either dress your truck up or protect your belongings. Low-profile covers from Truxedo, paint-matched fiberglass toppers from ARE, or full utility covers and bed slides. Toppet also has the best warranty that you will find in the market. Toppet Pickup Covers, on the west side of I-15, off the 400 South exit in Springville.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
Looking to transform your space? At 123 Remodeling, we specialize in bringing your vision to life. From electrical upgrades to seamless drywall finishes and expert garage door installations, we handle it all with precision and care right here in Carbon and Emery County. Trust the local experts at 123 Remodeling. Call us today at 630-2215.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
You're listening to Mont Harmon Football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Dominating performance tonight from Canyon View as they top Mont Harmon in the final game of the football season. They claimed the championship. It was the rubber match between the two teams, both earning a win against one another in the regular season. But as you can see on the screen right now, there is Canyon View getting the trophy, and Travis, well-deserved. You go through this region with the likes of Helper, and you have San Rafael, and you have Mont Harmon. You add Grand to it. It's not an easy task, and they come out and take care of business tonight. So they finished league play basically 8-1.
Yeah, excuse me. Look,
you all right over there?
Yeah, just trying to catch my breath right now. Got a little tickle in my throat. But yeah, they go through the region like you said, 8-1. Rubber match here against a good Pirate team. You get it here at Emery High under the lights. And they really stuck it to the Pirates. I mean, from that quarter on in a second, at that 5-minute mark, put their foot down defensively. They were flying around the field offensively. Got some great plays. And you talk about the wide receiver play. 3 touchdowns on the outside, 90 yards of receiving yards. And they just really never let Mont Harmon get comfortable in the game.
No, they really never did. It was one of those games that was close early on. We saw at one particular time the safety. That was actually the first score of the ball game, and you had to wonder there for a moment the way it was going, but the final score would be 2-0. But then the offense came quick, it came fast, and both teams had a group of success.
Yeah, it's safety. I think that's the part where the game flipped. They get the 2 points early on. You're like, all right, we're going to be sitting here 2-0 at the end, and then Canyon View goes down. They get more points on the board, and they have that double-digit lead, and they never really let up from that point.
Now, we will continue our post-game coverage. We are going to name the Athlete of the Week. I said we're going to ship that over to the middle school level. Before we do that, we're going to wrap things up by bringing up Coach Jesse Ward. He's making his way up to the broadcast booth right now. We'll get his final take on tonight's game, and then we'll end the broadcast tonight, and then we'll catch up with the player as well. So we still have a lot of post-game wrap-up to get to. But again, Coach Ward making his way up to the booth right now.
I'll pass my headset off to Coach Ward of the champion Canyon View Cougars.
Yeah, let's bring Coach Ward in, and we'll kind of recap this game as we've had the opportunity to talk with Coach Ward really throughout the entire day. Coach, first off, I appreciate you taking out the time to come up. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Oh, thank you, Jordan. Thank you for being here. Can't feel better now. Get the pressure off of us.
Well, Coach, you knew that you guys had to play physical. You stressed that to me earlier today, and that's the first thing I want to talk about. We know how athletic this Mont Harmon team is. They can really work the ball outside of the numbers. They can work it downfield. But you guys did not give quarterback Jackson Smith a whole lot of time to breathe. Didn't give them the opportunity to beat you deep. Had a couple of long passes, but outside of that, and you guys managed to apply that pressure and physicality up front.
Yeah, we put, like I told you earlier, we had to put pressure on Jacko. That second game, they got us. We just didn't put enough pressure on him. He got loose a couple times, hit us on some deep passes. Couple of those throws, our guys were in position. That second, I think that was that first touchdown. It just didn't fall for us. It fell the wrong way, right into the guy's hands.
Tatton is a ball player, and
yes.
It's going to be a problem moving forward, I think, for a lot of schools. He comes up with some really acrobatic catches. But even after giving up the big plays, Coach, your kids, they never faltered. Your kids seemed like their head was always in the game. They were never hanging. They always had a way to respond.
Yes, I told them at halftime we just played 4 hours of work. We got to finish the next 4 hours of work and finish the job. So they were all fired up. Like I said, I'd never seen the guys. They were more fired up than I've ever seen them this year. So.
Well, there was a lot of tension out of that field, right? You get to play at this beautiful facility on this big field with the lights, but it's night. You got the fall air in the field. It had a special type of feel to this game tonight. And I think, Coach, that I don't want to say pressure, maybe the environment, the excitement. Both teams played tight really early. I mean, it's 0-0 midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, there were some faults on our coaching side, making some stupid calls, some plays that we should have just stuck with. We got a little cute, like I talked about earlier, and just went back to basics. Like a couple of our players, like I said, they make the job easy for me, and it makes it nice being a coach. Like Jesse Drage, he had tons of touchdowns here today, so for us, and we had a great game.
Yeah, I mean these statistics for Jesse are really just off the charts. He has 4 catches for 90 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yes, sir.
That's a stat line, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope that carries over to high school for him.
Yeah, no kidding.
John would love that. So.
Yeah, no kidding. Coach, when you guys finally managed to break through and you put some points up on the board with the safety, and then you get the immediate touchdown right after that, did things lighten up a little bit on the sideline? Did you get the sense like, okay, this is our game now. We have control?
Yes, exactly. Once we got that safety, I felt like, man, the momentum's here. Our guys are playing aggressive, and they're ready to play.
Yeah.
They're not like that second game. Like I said, we were a little dead. I didn't feel like we showed up that second game, and they just nailed us with it. And I felt like today that it just made me relax a little bit more. I can only imagine what the kids felt like the way I felt. So.
Well, you talked to me about the 3-headed monster that you have out of the backfield, and we really got to see that on display tonight as well. I mean, just looking at these kids, if it's Hayes, if it's Colton, if it's Lincoln, I mean, we saw a tremendous game as well from Trey Nielsen. He was outstanding.
Oh, my gosh.
You have so many playmakers on this team, Coach, and it's not 12-minute quarters at the middle school level. It's 10-minute quarters. So your biggest problem is making sure your playmakers touch the ball over the course of a short game.
Trying to give everybody the ball. I have a ton of playmakers. It's going to be amazing to watch those 8th graders grow up and just stick with it. Like I said, it's just nice to get, like we had an assembly the other day, and looking up in the stands, I bet we had at least 85% of the boys out for football this year.
That's great.
Which you can see it on the field, and just need to carry over to the next level, and it'll be amazing kids. So.
Coach, I do want to get some insight on what you were telling the boys after the game was over. You're celebrating with the trophy. There you go. It's the end of a long season, right?
Yeah.
But you get the ultimate payoff. What was your message to your team?
I told them back-to-back, it's nothing better than being back-to-back.
Yeah.
And way to finish the job. 8 hours of work. We took care of the business, did our job, and I was just excited for them. I can't even imagine. It's just a moment right there, and just fired up for the kids. They're amazing kids, and it's just an awesome experience for them. So.
Well, you did bring a player up here to the broadcast booth with you, and you talked about this particular player who put together a tremendous performance in Jesse Drage. And so before we bring Jesse in, just tell me, what has he brought to the table all season long for this team?
Oh, man, he is a spark. He fires us up. He makes great tackles. He does great on offense, but he fires us up on defense on some of those hits he makes. It's just amazing how he takes kids out of the game on their offensive side. They see him coming. They see number 10 coming. It's almost like they get gator arms, or they want to run away from him. So he just puts a licking on people. He's a great defender, but he does amazing on offense too. So.
Well, let's bring Jesse in. Let's bring him in. I'll have you pass the headset off. We'll bring Jesse up to the broadcast table and talk about the win. Jesse, first off, congratulations on finishing it off tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really glad that we did take the win out of Mount Harmon, because it was a really tough game, though. I couldn't really do it by myself. It's all a team sport, and our 12th player on the sideline cheering on the offense and defensive sides.
Yeah, that's a good team.
It really is.
Yeah, they got a lot of athletes out there. So talk to me about preparation coming in for tonight's game. What was kind of the key point of emphasis for you on either side of the ball? You know, some of the points that Coach had hit home and you guys knew you had to really focus on tonight.
I'm really glad I scored that many points for the team. It was really stressful, though, running down, catching the ball, trying to run down.
Well, what's it like scoring a touchdown on this field, underneath these lights, right in front of a huge community turnout? If it's from Carbon County, if it's from Emery County, I call it the future rivalry game tonight, because before you know it, you guys are going to be playing on Friday nights. So what was that like, scoring on this field in a game of this magnitude?
It's really, I don't know how to say, it's like really a good feeling in your body when you score.
Yeah.
It's also kind of nervous when you're just sitting out there on the field, knowing that you scored and got to make the next play.
Yeah, well, because they would not go away. It was, as we were talking about with Coach, it was really tight early, right? Not a lot of points going on, 0-0 midway through the second quarter before that safety finally took place. When you guys did capture the lead, you got up by double digits. Was there a comfort level? Did you guys feel a little bit more at ease at that point?
I think we did. I think we had like more energy, more comfort in the situation that we were in.
Well, you play with a lot of playmakers, and that's what I was just talking with Coach Ward about right now. So what's it like playing with this group of guys?
It's amazing. You have Trey, he's a playmaker. McCoy, you have our linemen. Like, we probably wouldn't have taken this trophy without them.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your hopes. Now moving on. What do you want to accomplish, I guess, out of the football field?
I hope in high school I can carry the same skills I did in 8th grade.
Yeah. Do you like offense or defense? What do you like better?
If I'm being honest, I kind of like defense better.
Like hitting people, right?
Yeah, I love doing that. It's like what Coach Jesse was saying. When they see me, they don't really like running towards my side.
Yeah.
So I have to like kind of adjust over to the left side.
So, I mean, I know that the Emery High School football team, they were here beforehand. They were practicing, right? Did Coach Famalo come and talk to the team? Did you?
Yeah, he did.
What did Coach Famalo tell you guys?
He told us that in 8th grade, you really got to play it out, because as soon as you get to high school, it goes by really, really quick, and it's a one-in-a-chance opportunity that you go pro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So really enjoy the time out there on the field right now.
Yeah.
Coach Ward was talking about going back-to-back. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is our second year, back to back.
Yeah, and right now we're seeing this Emery High School football team. You guys are going to play an important role. I was talking with Coach Famalo about this earlier today on the radio. The idea that this senior class at Emery High School, they have never won fewer than 6 games in a season. I mean, they put together 4 winning seasons back to back to back to back. And now it's your guys' responsibility to kind of carry that tradition moving forward. I think it's really cool what we have going on here at Emery High School. I mean, the football program in itself seems to be in really good shape, and now you guys get to be a part of that.
Yeah, I love the program here. I'm going here for high school.
Well, yeah,
sure.
I agree. You better. Yeah, we better see you on Friday night. Now that the football season's done, what's next for you as you continue at Canyon View?
Probably do wrestling, basketball, probably like all the sports there.
Okay, so you're a multi-sport athlete. You're
Yeah.
going to do everything. Okay. Well, Jesse, I know it's late. It is a school night, right?
Yeah.
So we better not keep you too late here in the broadcast booth. Congratulations on getting the win tonight and putting forth just a brilliant performance and helping your team to a win and a championship. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, that's Jesse Drage here on the post-game wrap-up show as Canyon View tops Mont Harmon in the final game of the season. And with that, we are going to wrap up tonight's broadcast. Don't forget, you can watch tonight's game over and over. It's on demand on our YouTube page, Castle Country Radio Emery. So for Travis Anderson, I'm Jordan Buscarini. As always, go Spartans. Tonight, well, let's go Cougars. They get the win over the Mont Harmon Pirates to close out the season. Good night.